Why, hello, friends. Just quickly doing a couple of things before I forget, such as turning my music on. Right, got that reference there. Got my chat open there. Let me make sure I can see both at the same time. Let me see what I'm going to be doing next. I'm probably going to be working on the hands. So let's put that reference. We've got a 3D model to go by, which is bloody awesome. And right then. I'm scary? Why am I scary? What did I do? You're scary. Hello everyone and welcome. And Crystal, thank you for the host, by the way. Yes, I said nice shirt chill stream. Shut up. nice short chill stream. I haven't been able to catch many streams because of school recently. Bagel cakes, that is absolutely fine, dude. Absolutely no problem at all. I hope school's treating you well, of course. I don't know if you're reading the chat now, but I released a picture of the new Extinction Titan. Oh god damn, I'm in the middle of a stream. I gotta see this. Where is that? Extinction Titan. Where is that? Oh, Red Robin. How can you do this to me? Is it the grass elemental or is it something else? I did see the grass elemental image. Right, while I'm waiting for your reply. Yeah, so much for a chill stream, and then I'll just yell like that. I apologize. Gonna keep it nice and chill. Watching the stream for the first time in weeks. Welcome back, Carrot Man. Hope you're doing well as well. I am a dwarf. Oh, you are drawing. Why did I read dwarf? You are drawing, and I can't get a stupid line right. Bizzle, I know that feeling all too well, man. That is the worst feeling in the world. Hello, Mindwolf. Good to see you as well. And Mara. Bloody rainbows. Yeah, again, why am I scary? We're seeing a new shirt merchandise stream. God damn it. Oh, for God's sake. I swear, if I ever get merchandise, that's going to become one of the new pieces of merchandise. There's a shirt saying, a nice, chill shirt stream. That's going to happen now. Like, thanks, guys. I like watching streams because it's like talking to someone without actually having to talk to anyone. Well said. Yeah, well said, actually. It is like that, isn't it? You know, all the forms of conversation without feeling put on the spot or needing to reply. Because as you guys are in a chat, you can all just happily take your time in replying. I don't know about you, but I've always preferred written conversation because it gives you time to, you know, think about your response. As opposed to in person, or on TeamSpeak, like comms. That one's a lot more, what's the word? I can't think of the word. You know, nice chill shirt stream. I've got a bit brain dead now. Geology rocks, but geography is where it's at. God damn it, I'm out of school because of parents-teachers meeting. Oh, Jem, hope everything's okay. Florifant, good to see you as well. So yeah, for the grassing, maybe it is a titan, I don't know. I just thought it was an elemental, like the rock golem. So we had the rock golem, and we had the lava golem, although it is of course just a bigger one. I honestly assumed it was just the same thing as that. Maybe it is a titan, I don't know. Be bloody cool regardless. Whatever the hell it is, titan or not, I'm really looking forward to seeing it. Hello, True Brights, good to see you as well. Welcome. Right then, so yes, nice shirt stream. Yeah, sorry guys, by the way. I'm sorry that it's did I make this a spore one time? Yes, I did make this a spore, and during that creation, I was whining like an absolute bitch because I had such a horrible time making it. I asked to make it in ZBrush instead. I have since come to regret that decision. But a promise is a promise. I will be making it in ZBrush as well. And to be fair, you know, this is for Dark Demon, and he has donated an incredible amount. The least I can do is make him a model, you know, just like have a bit of fun and make a drawing for him. It's the least I can do for the amount that he's, you know, done things. Why are fish easy to weigh? Because they have their own scales. Ale, thank you. Thank you. You remember the whining specifically? Yeah, I think that's what we can all remember. Everything's fine. We do this every year. The students get to stay home and study while the parents get to talk about grades and stuff. Oh, right, cool then, cool. Awesome. As I said then, I hope it all goes well. Good, glad to hear that everything's fine. Right, so while I'm figuring this out then, I've got to do some claws next. So yeah, guys, I do want to apologise that the stream today is so late, and it will be short because I still have to end it around the same time. So I do apologise that it's a very late stream, but every now and then I am weirdly motivated to create as much as I can. Sorry, to record as much as I can. Today was one of those days, but I've not been streaming anywhere near as much as I want to, so I really wanted to do both. And Kev had the bright idea of, well, just stream later. Simple as that. So although the stream is going to be a lot shorter, at least there's a stream, you know? At least I can say, hey, I did stream today. So I hope that's okay with everyone. I might be doing something a bit like this more often, where on the days where I just want to record, I may just do a quick stream anyway at the end of it. That way, you know, something still happens. It's not just a quiet day. Hopefully that's good. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let's flip this upside down. In fact, it won't matter. I need both sides. Okay. What I'm going to do then is make that really tall, make it really thin. Quickly smooth it off so I don't need all those sides. There you go. And do you want to bend it? Yes, bend it ever so slightly like that. Was that the stream where you were getting hugely distracted? Yes. Yes, it was actually. That was a stream where I had my absolute biggest wave of donations I've ever had. In terms of bits, subscriptions, and donations. That stream was just absolutely mental. There's a lot going on, and I've done all that too soon. Okay, let's make it straight again. It's a good stream though, it's a lot of fun. But yeah, massively distracted for very fair reasons, you know? I think it was quite fair. I don't think everyone had fun, which is the important part. It was so much fun. Yes, it was the restream. That's also when I read. That's right. I think it's safe to say now that I'm a lot less shy of the reads now. Like any of you who have seen any of the Twitch compilation videos recently, you would know I'm getting more comfortable making weird sounds on Twitch, which is good. You know, it might sound kind of like what the hell, but it's good. It means I'm getting more comfortable. And what it especially means is the rees. You know, the rees may be more common eventually. You know, in context, I'm just gonna randomly squawk at everyone. That might be a bit annoying. A magician was driving down the street and then he turned into a driveway, for God's sake. How many students actually study though? Oh yeah, for the whole parent-teacher meeting. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? More like a free day off, isn't it? Bippity, good to see you, mate. Thank you for 100 bits and welcome. Oh, did I do that right? I think oh, wait, no. You can barely see it, but there's a couple of loose pixels there. So let's go ahead and just do that. There we go. That way I won't have any weird mesh. It's nice that here in Finland it's 5:30. So if I live in London, I wouldn't be in these streams. Wait, sorry. Let me read that again. Oh, I see what you mean. I see. So what you're saying is that if you were in my time zone, you'd still be at work then or at school. I think that's what I gathered. I had a very just before the stream. I've had a extraordinarily energetic spore session. A lot more than usual. Some really interesting things happened. Spoilers. I'm not going to spoil it. So I'm a little bit... I'm winding down, right? In case I seem a bit quiet. I'm winding down from whatever the hell happened in Spore a moment ago. Let's just say something new happened. Soon, TM. I randomly squawk at people at real life. Is that not normal? I do to Kev. Actually, I do to Kev and my family. And as of recently, some of my friends. I do to a bunch of you guys on Discord, like Mindwolf, Mara, Ale. Who else is in the chat? Who else is in the chat that's frequently on Discord? No, it's just you three at the moment. Okay. So yeah, the three of you can all confirm. I make some fucking weird noises on Discord. It's great. And now I'm starting to do it more often on stream, which is fun. You know, like I said, it's more personal. In a very weird and mongoloid way. Right, I want to try and get a bit of a line going down here, a bit of a crease. What I'm making right now are like kind of... This creature's very armoured, you see? It's like a weird alien organic thing with a lot of like armour plating. And its claws have these great big armoured claw things. If there's a word for it, I've got no idea what it is. Claw guards, I guess? So that's what I'm trying to make right now, but it's very awkward and delicate. You finally beat the Arc bosses? Nice, dude. Very nice. Good. Which one, out of interest, which one did you find the hardest? I'm very curious about that. So I had a lot of struggles on the dragon. And yeah, I heard people say that Broodmother was harder, and yeah, I found that one to be really easy. A flashback to a casual chat and then Becca comes in for a second just to re. Yep. That's me. That's definitely me. I just like to randomly join the voice chat when you're all talking. Just start you all with a great big and then just leave. It's what you get for being in a voice chat. You know, you leave yourself what's the word, vulnerable to random squawks. From me, of course. You know, it's annoying if everyone does that. I do it occasionally. Right, this is actually taking a bit of a while to do this. Let me see. What I want to do is get that all there. Let me see, do something like that. Okay, that's about right. And do it again down there. Oh, perfect. And then I want to try and take these 2 points out a bit, like that. There we go. It was a dragon boss for you. I'm relieved to hear that, because then because it was, like I said, it was so hard for me as well. The more I hear other people struggle on it, the worse I feel about myself. And yeah, it really is a hard boss. But mate, dude, seriously, Carrots, well done for destroying them, or for defeating them. That is wicked, mate. That is really, really good. It's such a good feeling, isn't it, to say that you've finally done it. I think my experience on Rockwell can attest to that. The fact that I forgot everything, but at least I killed it. I'll be honest, I just kill a command in the bosses because I have no shame with cheating in games. That's fine, dude. Like, if that's the way you want to play, do so. In the end of the day, in my opinion, you're not harming anyone. You're not like in any competition or anything. If that's the way that you want to play the game, feel free. Me, on the other hand, like, I'm awkward. I was going over about this in the Scorched Earth stream yesterday. Was that yesterday? I think it was. No, the island. I'm really awkward, and I like doing things legit the first time. When I've done it the first time, I don't care. I'll cheat all the way through. But in a game like Ark, where you know, it's meant to be a challenge, for me personally, I like to keep that challenge. But again, it's my own preference. We're all allowed our own preferences in these kind of games. Not a problem, not a problem. Like Subnautica is a good example, actually. In Subnautica, I want to experience the game, which is why, you know, for a long time I was saying no spoilers, all that kind of stuff. And now that I'm kind of getting further into it, I'm kind of getting a little bit more relaxed. Wouldn't cheat, still. But I'm at least more willing to listen to feedback or advice and that kind of stuff. Right, that bit there, that bit there. Which side of the chicken has more feathers? The outside. Wait, what? I mean, yeah, that's you're definitely not wrong there. So what are we doing? Bloody, right now, I've been meaning to make a model for Dark Demon. He wanted a model a long time ago done of, what's the word? Of Rek'sai from League of Legends. And I've been a bit slow, I've been very busy. So I'm just, you know, doing a little bit more today. I think I'm going to be doing this like little bits and pieces every now and then when I can. Right now I'm making the claws. If I make this one claw now, I can duplicate it multiple times and use this one claw for the other hands as well. Or other fingers. You know what I mean. Rockwell boss looked really tedious. Yes, yes. It's definitely 100% the kind of boss where having just one more player will make it significantly easier. It's definitely not a solo intended boss. Because you think, right, the entire hard part about that fight was soloing the tentacles, the Reapers, and the orbs. Soloing all of that. Imagine if I had just one friend where I was soloing the tentacles and that friend was soloing the orbs. All of a sudden, that fight would be about 50 times easier. Saying that, I think we're going to be doing Rockwell quite soon on the sub-server. So whenever we do that on Alpha, I'm going to be recording that, hopefully, if they don't mind. And I'll probably be putting that on the main channel. So, you know, at least I've technically killed Alpha, just not solo. And Jen, that is fine, feel free. How are you, Becca, and how's everyone else? Spaloraptor, I'm doing well, thank you. I'm doing quite well. How are you doing today? Not sure if you heard, I had a very high energy Spore stream. No, Spore recording session. So I'm kind of, you know, nice, like I said on Discord, nice chill shirt stream because I can't spell. It's been good, mate. When it comes to Ark, I try to be as legit as possible, but since I know my temper, I will cheat just to avoid smashing my PC. Understandable. Understandable. Saying that, this is a bit cheeky, but what I like to do to, you know, combat those kind of things is, so instead of cheating, what I like to do is save backups all the time. I'll be honest, guys. In the island playthrough, I've made some really dumb mistakes quite a few times. Most of the time, you know, I suck it up and I own it. Like when I shot my Quetzal in the face and killed it, my very first Quetzal. I owned that one, you know, it's like, alright, fine, that was stupid, I'll keep it, etc. But then there has been once upon a time, I took my Tuso out. The very, very first Tuso I got in, I think this was a banana stripe or something. And the very moment I took that one out, within a couple of minutes of the video, just started. Within a couple of minutes, it got swarmed by mantas, all got stuck inside the head, collision, so the Tuso was stuck and couldn't attack him, and nearly died. That was one of those moments where I just Alt F4'd and rebooted the backup. I mean, let's be entirely honest here. I'm going to be real honest, right? Imagine episode 50. Oh, I tamed a Tuso. This is really, really cool. This took a long time, though, so I'll play it in episode 51. Episode 51 is dead. Sorry. I think that'd be a bit rage-inducing for a lot of people. Hilarious, but rage-inducing. Right, I think... Okay, let me quickly check and see. That is about it for claws, isn't it? Yeah, now they've just got to be a lot sharper. Which I can do. I can do that when I've got the... what's the word? The geometry a bit more... dense. That's not the right word at all, but I cannot English right now. Okay, let's go ahead then and... disable symmetry. Right, move that to the side. I'm going to duplicate that. Mirror it. Grab that layer there and activate symmetry. There we go. And then I want how many of these? 4 of these. Okay. Oh, nope. Activate symmetry. Oh, it's not merged yet. Silly me. Merge down. Did I do that right? Let me double check. Yeah, okay, good. They're perfect. Right, I kind of missed a step there and forgot. If I could just have crossplay, I'd play on the PS4. I'm pleb. The whole console pleb thing, by the way, is an absolute joke. I really don't mean that. That's just at Mindwolf's expense. But yeah, if crossplay was a thing, I would happily let console players come play on the server. More than happy to. Just, you know, hopefully someday it does become a thing. It would be cool to have like everyone come play, not just the PC players. Hopefully that becomes a thing soon. But as far as I last heard, I think it's down to Sony and Microsoft, not a wildcard, I think. I have heard arguments back and forth. But honestly, a lot of the arguments are just so whiny that I kind of block. Hello, Quester. Welcome. And Rag as well. Class has started, so I've got to go. Looks interesting so far. Alright, Rag, no problem at all, mate. I'll see you later. I bought some millipedes, gonna make some miniature molds, and eventually gonna make a Jowie. Oh, what, like a 3D Jowie? As long as it's for yourself, Florifant. As long as it's for yourself, like, don't go selling it or anything. Then that's awesome. You know, have fun. I would, though, just as a friendly advice, I would ask people before you make models of their stuff. You know, a bit of, be a bit nicer. 2 parrots are sitting on a perch. One turns to the other and asks, do you smell fish? 2 parrots are sitting on a perch. One asks the other, do you smell fish? I don't get that one. On a perch. I think I might be missing that one there. I recognise it, but I'm not quite understanding it. Right, let's go ahead and shrink that one a little bit more. A perch is a type of fish. Oh, right, that makes sense. My mistake. Okay, that makes sense then, thank you. I was thinking, I don't know why, I thought like it might be a kind of pier. Yeah, that one clearly went over my head. Thank you for explaining it. Hello, Killer Spino. Welcome, dude, and thank you for the host. Welcome. Apparently Sony is being a bit of a bitch for their games. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. Bit of a pain, isn't it? Right. How's that looking size-wise? It's looking about right. That's 1 claw done. It should be a lot larger, actually. Let's make it quite a bit taller. Or longer. Becca, you smart? Mate. Anyone who thinks I'm smart, Thank you, but no. I have selective intelligence. Alright? That's what I have. Selective intelligence. Some things I can be quite knowledgeable about. Knowledgeable, even. Vocabularies or... Oh my god, I can't say anything. Pronunciation's obviously not one of them. But some things I can be a little bit, a bit slow on. But I think we all have a bit of that, don't we? I think we're all a little bit like that. Right, that there. I lost 20 sea moths in Subnautica in a single game. Trust me, one instant with the quickest and worst thing ever. How did you lose 20 sea moths? I play a lot of games and never said I was good at them. Same. How did that? That's impressive, Sai. 20 sea moths. Oh my god. Now I feel pretty fine about my just one. Wait, did I even lose one? I can't remember now. What's being smart mean? Exactly, good question. Were you testing the hardness of the ground? I was testing the hardness of the ground with my face and a ghost at my ass. Mate. That is really impressive, sire. I gotta hand it to you there. Thank you. You made me feel a lot better about myself now. Thank you. Right, let's move that one back a little bit. So from what I can see, according to the image, the first claw is about, you know, how you expect, but the other two are quite slanted. So I'm just trying to capture that. That one's a little bit, there you go, more like that. And it's slightly smaller. It's not smaller, but it's more, there you go, kind of more like that. It's a bit too far, actually. Ever so slightly. And like that. I'll have it flush with the other ones. A little bit higher. Cool. And then let's go ahead and do that. There you go. Right, so now I'm gonna have to change all the things around a bit afterwards. But yeah, I could tell Zhao and have a partnership with you. That'd be rad. No, I appreciate it, but no. If I'm selling anything, I'm doing it myself. I appreciate the offer, Florfin, but like I said, dude, if you're gonna make models of other people's things, you need to ask their permission first. And I'm not comfortable with people making, like, just deciding by themselves, oh, I'm gonna make this in 3D. That's a little bit... It's a bit disrespectful, dude. Like, I appreciate the enthusiasm, I really, really do, but don't immediately assume. It's fine. You know, models are kind of serious business. And if I'm gonna sell anything, I'm gonna do it myself. I just asked, didn't I? No, you didn't. You didn't just ask. That wasn't a question. That sounded more like a suggestion. What? I'm not going to discuss it. Looking at Mr. Beast in the stream. Wait, dreaming. Yeah, as if. As if. Wouldn't that be amazing? I keep thinking about that, and I keep thinking that if that's ever going to happen, it won't happen. But if that ever were to happen, 100% would need a we need to have a webcam, because he only ever does it to people that have a webcam. Understandable, you know, you've got to get this reaction. But bloody hell, imagine that. I'd be able to finally get the full version of ZBrush. Wouldn't that be cool? Right, how's that for the claws so far? They're a little bit spread out. Actually, no, they're not. That's about spot on. Overall, size-wise, I look quite fine. Yep. Just need to move that one further inwards. Move that slightly downwards. What are we making? We're making Rek'sai from League of Legends. Which is a model I promised to do for Dark Demon. So I'll just make a little bit of progress now. That looks about right. Cool. Right then, so that's one set of claws. And now that all that is done, let's go ahead and change all this a bit to go and suit it. Are you making a model of a model? Kind of. I'm more like a concept thing. Welcome, by the way, Mabax. Welcome. I'm not making like a riggable model, not by a long shot. This is just a for fun drawing kind of thing, as a request for someone. But yeah, essentially, I'm making a model of a model. That's pretty much right. More like a concept drawing. And Florfin, fair play, dude. Fair play. It's cool. Right. That looks about okay-ish for now. Right now I'm just kind of just doing all the basic, you know, the basic forms. I'm not really going for detail just yet. I've never done anything like this before. A lot of my models I've done, again, like concept kind of drawings, they've all been very organic. So this one here, having all the armor and such, is definitely very, very new. Writing with a broken pencil is pointless. Yes! Yes, it is, Ale. That's work, Dark. Thank you very much, Quester. I'll show you guys the full progress in a moment. I'm just trying to get this little bit... Oh, God. This little bit here sorted with the fingers. Need to have a bit of a point there for the knuckles. Or joints, whatever you want to call them. Right, that needs to be a bit thinner. Grab that out. Cool. Have that bit come out again for a bit of a knuckle thing. I'll be adding a lot more detail to this later on. Just, it's always nice to start off with a lower polygon thing. It's been a long day. My vocabulary is very, very bad today. Bear with me. Mr. Beast's new video, gifting money to small Twitch streamers. A very shirty video. For God. I'm never gonna live that down, am I? One typo. Oh my goodness. You guys. You're great in a very horrible way sometimes. If you're really curious, I parked one of my moths next to a cave to search for materials. The cave was full of crash fish. Oh no! Wait, so the crash fish actually destroyed your sea moth? Bloody hell. That's a bit nuts. I mean, I guess it makes sense, you know, but I never thought that could happen. I don't know why, I just... Yeah, never thought about it. Now you know how I feel on a daily basis. I'm always trained. Oh, do you mean vocabulary? Oh, in that case, yeah. Yeah. One of them days, isn't it? Right. It's definitely at the point now where I'm resisting the urge just to increase the, you know, Dynamesh. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely reached that point now where I want to increase the resolution of the Dynamesh. But if I do it now, it's just going to be a bit silly because I still need to do other things as well. But that is about good enough as is. We'll check the other fingers at the back there. Okay, they're like, oh wow, okay, they're melded into the gauntlet, so you can't really see it. Right, well that makes sense. Damn it, one sec. I've hidden my chat. There we go, got my chat back. Right, so in that case, I'll leave that bit alone then, because I need to make the gauntlet. But that is the current thing so far. I still need to do the armor around the chest, a couple of armor plates, just like the ones around here. Let's do all the armor around the braces, the wrists, the gauntlets, etc., the handguards. And then this entire floating segment at the back here. Like, that tail is just temporary. It's meant to be like a big floating mass. It's going to be very interesting to make. So, next thing then, so I've got the claws there. What is the resolution of that bit? That bit's 104. So 128. There you go. It's better. Right, save, just in case. Good, good. And then let's get... Do I want that piece, actually? Let me check. No, actually, let's get rid of that piece. I want to get a square instead. There, get a cube. Go ahead and take that out. Duplicate that. Deformation, mirror. Merge down, and then symmetry. There we go. It's a bit too thin, actually. There we go, like that. And Dynamesh. Done. It's causing like my fingernails. I should go and cut them. Might have to then if they're that long. I mean, I guess if you're a lady, you know, if you're a woman and you're painting them, then that's like acceptable nowadays. But if you're a bloke and your nails are that long, yeah, might be just a tad. Let's reduce the resolution way down. I'm going to need to do a lot of chopping here. I could actually just... Yeah, okay, this would be better. Let's do it this way instead. Let's go ahead and extract... No, not extract. Split. Hidden. I'm going to get rid of that piece there. And we have that bit. That's symmetry, good. Dynamesh 40, good. Is this Blender? No, this is ZBrush Core. ZBrush is a pretty awesome 3D modeling software. It's more like concept art and such. Not really ideal for animating and rigging, but although you can. But it's more like imagine the Photoshop of 3D. It's kind of like that. Core, on the other hand, is a much smaller, cheaper version because the full version costs a lot and I can't afford it. Blender, however, Blender is fantastic. It's very hard to learn, in my opinion. Very, very hard to learn Blender. But if you want to do things like animation, rigging, like actually make models that you can use in games, Blender's a fantastic thing to use. Much higher potential, much harder to learn. Whereas ZBrush is awesome for drawing. For making up concepts and going like really ham on the detail. That wouldn't necessarily be good in a game or a movie, but it's good for fun. Like I like drawing in ZBrush just for fun. That's basically all I do. Is these kind of things for fun. You know, until I learn Blender. If I ever learn Blender properly, then I'll go for the more animated stuff. Carrot. Oh, and Bagel. Oh, I missed some bits. I'm sorry. Bagel. You give me a lot of inspiration to draw and I actually do something instead of sitting in bed all day. Thanks, mate. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Thank you. That's really awesome to do. Thank you, and thank you for the bits. Carrot Man. You give me shirts, Becca. I need them merch. Thank you for the 95 bits. Mate. But. Stuff. I need to do that someday. I need to look into that. I don't know why. I get really worried when I look into things like merch because this is going to sound really, really silly, okay? When you look at shirts that people have for merchandise for other people, I always feel like that's, it's some big, big in-joke between them. Oh, no one's going to understand it if I do any of my own ones. Like, for example, this bloody shirt thing that you guys are on about now. I always feel like if I was to do one of that, people wouldn't understand it. But then I got to remind myself, well, that's one of the things about merch. It's for your fans, not for random people. I really need to look into it. And the price, obviously it's not cheap. But one day, guys, one day there will be merch. One day. Soon, DM. The voice broke there, but soon. Right. Let's go ahead and make that bit there just a little bit larger. There we go. That way we can make all of this bit here a bit thinner. It's going to be a lot of fun. Not really. When I do this in higher detail and have to make all the very, very sharp edges. That's going to be a right challenge. Right. That bit there a little bit larger. There, bit there. Right. What does ZBrush have that Sculpture doesn't? So funny you mentioned that, actually. So your question is, what does ZBrush have that Sculpture doesn't? ZBrush has a lot of things. A lot of things, but as of recently, in the full version of ZBrush, the $900 version, it now also has sculptures built in. So technically, it has everything about sculptures and more. For your actual question, though, what does it have that Sculpture doesn't? For your question, it has better geometry, a lot more stable. Sculptures, for as good as it is very unstable. It will crash easily. So ZBrush is very, very stable in that regards. You can have much higher geometry in general. Texturing is a lot better. You can texture back and forth, so I can color this in and then go edit it again in the model. You can go back and forth all the time. Different layers, different brushes, different tools, presets. Primitives, which allow you to, if I show you like this, for example, a primitive will allow me to do things like that. Just shove in a shape. It's a lot of things. It's more things than I can personally say. I'm not an expert at all, I'm an amateur. That's ZBrush Core, of course. The full version of ZBrush has so many more things that I have no idea because I don't have it. I used a trial for a while. ZBrush has a 45-day free trial. It's fantastic, but it's a big program. It's a lot to learn. What it can do is render things. When it renders things, you can add fur. Hair and fur. My version can't do that. I can render, but I can't render fur. So if I ever get ZBrush, the full version, probably one of the first things I'm going to make is a tiger. Because I absolutely love tigers. And if I can make like a proper fluffy tiger, that would be amazing. I can make people. Do like I can actually attempt portraits. Do loads of things. That is so ugly and jagged, but hooray for geometry. Let's go ahead and up it up a little bit. Let's double it. There we go, it's a little bit better. So gross. I think I've actually done it a little bit wrong. Yeah, I think I've done this entire part wrong here. Let's just go ahead and scrap it. It's not like I've really missed out on much. Let's go ahead and append a... Come on. There you go, append a cube. Let's do it this way instead. This will be a lot better. Symmetry. Dynamesh to about 80 would be about enough. Good. Right, and the same thing I did last time was to cut all of that off. Let's get rid of the bottom half. There we go. Hello, Nebula. Or Rosie. I was just watching a video of you on YouTube and the video ended, but your voice continued. I had Twitch open a different tab. I'm not an idiot. Thank you for the 10 bits. Oh wow, that must have been freaky, man. To finish the video and still hearing me in the background. That must have been really freaky. But welcome. Welcome. Oh, that proper freaked me out. Let me see. I've missed a bit of the chat there. Noodle Man, I will destroy your balls. Why do scuba divers fall backwards into the water? Because if they fell forward, they'd still be in the boat. Oh my god, Ale, I love these. Fact, all of custom support parts are built using Blender as a critical component for rigging and animating. Yes, I've seen Rob do that as well. Rob was teaching me a bit about that. Unfortunately, I'm going to be entirely honest. I don't really have the time, nor really the patience. I've become quite lazy because of priorities. I don't personally really have the time or the patience to learn how to like make proper support components in Blender anymore. I tried, it was going quite well, but then I had to do other things. So hence why, Sai, I'm so eager to help you with your thing. That way, if I make the model and you do the rigging, I don't know about you, but that for me is perfect. At least that way I can get something done. Because, mate, Sai, I swear, you make the whole what's the word, technical part of it seem so easy for how quickly you do it. I don't know if it is easy or not, but you make it seem it. Let's go ahead and do that then. There we go. So what I want to do then, to make this entire thing just a little bit thicker, let's do it like that for now, let's exaggerate it, that way I can really thin out the, actually if I use the trim instead, I'll do this, instead of pinching it. That's better. Much better. Fantastic, good, that's what I wanted. And now the camera's spinning. There you go, like that. Regular animating is not that hard to learn in Blender, in my opinion. I don't know how hard it is to make models in it because I haven't tried it out yet. Also, hi, I'm lurking again. Cleric, good to see you. And chances are, no, it's probably not that hard to learn. When Rob talked me through how to add armatures, that I actually found was quite alright. But because this is just me complaining, right? I'm probably very wrong in this. But for me, Blender's commands and controls are so awkward, like they're really backwards to everything else I know of, that it's really hard for me to consistently learn it. So I keep on having to go back and refigure things out. As I can't spend like a long time learning it, I have to keep on taking breaks to do other things. So it's not like I can take a week off and learn. So because of that, I keep on forgetting the commands, which is I forget the other things, and then I just get impatient and stop. Which is really bad. I know it's very, very silly. But goddamn, I wish I had more time. I really wish I had more time to learn. Right, now that bit's done, let's go ahead and polish all of that. There you go, that way it's just smooth. Not necessarily flat, but just smooth. Yeah, ZBrush stability indeed. Indeed, even. The models can come from any place, including ZBrush. Indeed, man. See, that's what I'm thinking, Sai. Gotta have these, mate, gotta have these epic ZBrush models. Get them into Blender. I just need to make them with less polygon, which would be quite interesting for me. I like 3D. I'm like 3D drawing. How the fuck? Well, that's the thing with 3D drawing is, again, it depends on the software, it depends on what you are more comfortable with. For me, like I've been ranting on about, I struggled to learn Blender. But when I first got my hands on Sculptress, it felt so natural. I don't know why. Never used 3D modeling, 3D programs at all other than Blender, and yet Sculptress felt so incredibly natural to me that I just got the hang of it very, very quickly. And thus comes ZBrush. You know, because I'd learned how to draw in Sculptress, which, you know, involves lots of brush strokes and that kind of stuff, just like you're actually drawing. Because of that, so I was then able to get the hang of ZBrush a bit quicker than I normally would. Meanwhile, technical things, like Blender, work in progress. That should be about what I want, I think. Okay. I had to start doing the actual shape of it. Over here, need that to flick upwards and a bit. That's a bit wrong, actually. Let's do that again. That bit there can curve up slightly. That bit there remains straight, but that kind of comes down like that, kind of tapers off from what I can see. I'm gonna move that entire bit up there. There you go. Child, Dad, make me a sandwich. Dad, poof, you are now a sandwich. I need to sleep. I haven't slept all day. Hope you have a good time. You too, Questa. Thank you very much, dude, for stopping by, and I'll see you later. Astronomers got tired watching the moon go around the Earth for 24 hours. They had to call it a day. They called me quick fingers. I finished fast. Unfortunately, it means I can't keep a girlfriend. Fucking hell, Si. Oh man, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Hey man, you just gotta find someone, you know, who's interested in modeling or modding or whatever. That way, you know, they appreciate your quickness. All right, Demon, good to see you, mate. You just got back from fieldwork camp. Oh wow, that sounds intense. Well, welcome, dude. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Actually, very glad that you can come in for once. That came out wrong. I'm glad you're able to come in for the one time I'm able to stream this, is what I meant to say there. I've been doing well. Just having a bit of a nice, as it's on Discord, just a nice chill stream. That's chill, just a bit talkative. This is still really heavily work in progress, so if it looks a little bit funky, it's got a long way to go. Right now, I'm just trying to do the blades on the arms, which I'm sure you remember what they are. It's quite awkward, because I'm not used to making all these very sharp corners and areas. Good challenge, though. This is quite interesting. Right. A chill... Yeah, exactly. It's a nice, chill and shirty stream. Stree, even. Stree, yeah. That one. So I need to find somebody equally disturbing as him. I feel it's good so far. Thank you, Clark. I'm glad. I'm really glad. Not enough time? Build a time machine. Just pay £4 million and you'll get a blueprint. Sure. Anyone want to loan me £4 million? I think that'd be good. Never forget the shirtiness. Indeed. Right, that should be about it for that piece. It's looking quite weird, actually. I think it's just a bit too short. Let's go ahead and do this. Actually, let's have a bit of my tea quickly while I do this. Right. I say have a bit of my tea quickly, I end up finishing the entire thing. But hey ho. Right, see if I can make this a little bit more curved. Somebody needs to make a compilation of all of your out of context moments. That'd be amazing. Not gonna lie, that'd be really, really funny. A bit concerning, but really, really funny. That's actually a thing I've seen in some other streamers. Some other streamers actually have someone someone who like just happily watches all their streams and just gets all the worst moments and constantly makes compilations of them. Bloody brilliant. What do you call a gorilla wearing headphones? Anything you'd like, it can't hear you. Touche. Equally disturbing, why does ale? Carrick tried, it broke her. Oh. The humble bundle I got last weekend was amazing. $15, $1,600 worth of game designing programs. I was thinking about getting that. Yeah, the Unity bundle. How is that? I was really like wondering if I should get that or not, but I just realised in the end to myself that when am I ever going to have the time to use it? But how is that, dude? Because that looks really cool. I gotta say, man, these humble bundles are insane. And they really are surprisingly amazing. Right, that looks about okay. Let's go ahead and up the resolution because it's just still looking a bit too jagged. Do that. There we go. That way I can hopefully smooth it all out a little bit. I learned I can make an awesome map in about 26 minutes. Oh, fuck, I regret not getting it now. That sounds wicked, dude. Really, really nice. Insane. Do you mean like insane? Mate, that's so cool. Well then. Hoping I do the Unity bundle again at some point then. Might have to, I very rarely splurge, like at Dark, I think you know this. I very rarely splurge on money. I think if that Unity bundle ever comes out again, I really just should. I should just go ahead and buy it. At least that way you have it for life, innit? You've always got the option to use it. Right, let's get that. And I've got the 2 blades. Go ahead and merge those together. Right, so that's one set of blades for the braces. I don't think it'll come around again anytime soon. But I mean, it's possible actually, because the only reason I think it might come around is because the Vegas Pro bundle actually happened twice. And that one was worth like freaking $2,000. That was insane, that bundle. It might not, of course. You're probably right, to be fair. But, hey, I hope it does. Definitely hope. If it does, I'll definitely buy it again. Again? No, buy it. It's looking cool as fuck already. Good, I'm glad, dude. I'm really glad that you're liking it. Thank you. It's taken longer than I would have liked it to. But at the same time, I'm also taking my time. You know, I'm not rushing it. I'm still in the process now, making sure that everything's all in place. You know, everything's looking how it should before I go nuts on the details. Believe me, I want to go nuts on the details. That's all I ever want to do is just detail. Right, let me check the model quickly. That looks about fine. Let me point it a little bit more to the right. That. From the front, that looks about spot on, actually. The curved bits should be a little bit longer. Or wider, more like, but otherwise looking about spot on. I think I missed something. Oh wait, wait, what? I think I missed something. Yeah, Carrick. Just a little bit. I want to subscribe, but it costs money. Carrot, do you mean to Humble Bundle? Or do you mean, like, here? So I'm actually not sure, which is why I'm asking. I personally don't like subscribing to things because, again, you know, I don't like spending. But the Humble Bundle is actually one of the few things I'm really happy to sub to because, my god, the amount of stuff you get per month from it. It is nuts. Oh, you meant here? Oh, right. Well, in that case, don't feel bad. That's all I can say. Please don't feel bad. I understand and not everyone can. I really do understand. Did I ever show you my Rek'sai tattoo? I can't remember actually. You mentioned it. But I can't remember if I've seen it or not. I definitely do remember you mentioning it though. Yeah, exactly. $12 a month, it gives you $150 worth of games. You got some good games out of it too. Like, some of the games I've gotten out of it were Code on Exiles, for example. That was released just not long ago. And I just got that kind of for free. I mean, not really, I'm paying a monthly sub. But it, you know, the price of it may as well have been for free. A couple other things like that. I can't remember some of the other games I've gotten. I got a Dark Souls game. Keep forgetting which one it was though. Next one will be Overwatch. Wait, really? The actual Overwatch game? No way. I thought it was just like a I thought it was something to do with Overwatch, not the actual game. Oh shit, I'm glad I never bought it then. Like, I probably won't play it, but hey, I won't say no to it. Oh wow, that's wicked. I bought Kev Overwatch a long time ago. He's not really played it since, but he wanted the game because it was on deal at the time. So hey, if I ever wanted to, I could play it with him. Even I'm really bad at shooters though, that's the thing. I'm terrible at shooters. Like, cringy kind of terrible. Is Storm Alley affecting you in any way? I'm only catching the edge of it already, but I'm trampoline over. It's bloody mad out there, it's brilliant. Yeah, where is the storm actually? It is massively windy today. And the last time it was this windy, there was a hurricane somewhere in the world. I'm not actually sure where. But yeah, it is super windy today. I love it though, I think it's really cool. I mean, it's not dangerous, I think. But I do love it when it's, I like the weather, overall. I like it when it's active, it's really cool. Unless it's storming, in which case, I'm just nope, you know, I pussy out entirely. Right, got one spike done, now I've got to get the other two sorted. The other two are a lot smaller. Let's go ahead and save this quickly. And I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to duplicate it just that way I don't ruin the other one if I make a mistake. Now then, for this one, it is much shorter. Hey, Carrot! Oh, I just saw you say now, the temptation. Mate, well, thank you. Thank you very much for the sub, dude. Wait, where's my command? Hype. You just had to do it. Mate, I appreciate it, dude. And now you get the awesome Jowie emotes. Thank you, I really appreciate that. If you're on Discord, I'll have to change your rank as well, when I remember. America had a hurricane and so does the Philippines. They both do? Oh my god. Jesus. There are 2 hurricanes busy in the world. Fucking hell. Okay, no wonder why it's so windy today. That's a bit worrying. Dark, nice. Hey, sell out. One in America, one in south of China. Fucking hell. Right, okay then. Yeah, I know. So I knew there was one going on somewhere, and I assumed America because, let's be honest, is where it normally happens. And because a lot of you guys, well, not you guys, but a lot of the people on Discord I know are from American regions, and because they've all been mentioning it, I kind of assumed there. But in China as well, shit. Yeah, I really hope everything's okay for the people there. Both places. Hong Kong was hit hard. No fatality, sorry. That's good. Good. I'm actually very happy to hear that. Shit. Times like this where I'm quite happy to be in my extremely boring, temperate environment of England. I love storms, especially after a warm and muggy day. I'll just go out to stand out in the rain and listen to the thunder. So that's the funny thing, right? I don't mind thunder so much. But what I hate about thunder is the lightning that comes after it. Or, you know what I mean. You know what I mean by that. Anyway. I don't know why. It's a completely irrational fear. But I'm just terrified of lightning. I can't handle lightning. I don't know why. And because of that, whenever I hear thunder, that's normally associated by lightning. So I always freak out. But otherwise, aside from that, I love storms. Like, I really love just rain in general. I love the weather. Hence why I complain so much when it gets hot. I'm not a big fan of hot weather. Biz will catch you a bit then. And the other way around, lady. Yeah, I know. It's first the lightning, but then the thunder. But the thing is, though, is that when you see it from a distance, you know, the sound... Wait. I'm stupid. Never mind. Blonde moment. I know how it works. I just forgot for a sec. You know, I was saying earlier about how I have... What was it I said earlier? Ah, damn it, what's the word? I forgot. Well, there you go. Basically, I'm stupid. That's what I was trying to say. I have selective intelligence. That's what I was going to say. This is one of those cases where I just kind of forget how to life for a moment. Right, let me see. Are you awake, ma'am? No, I think I might be asleep right now. I feel it. With how bad I'm explaining things. Right, let's chop off all of that bit there then. There you go, all of that bit. Let's go ahead and split. Delete the tips there. And right, there you go. Well, that bit, I want that entire segment there to Let's hide the tail for a moment. And the armor. Let's come back down there. Where is it? That one? No, that one. There you go. That way I can get a bit of a better view on the back armor over here. Want that entire thing to curve upwards. Like that. Is it the same on both ways? Yes, it is. Okay. Kind of awkward to see, but I'm getting there. Right, yeah, this entire bit here then is all very much pointed upwards. I want to save my money for a tarantula and a gaming PC. But, shall we? But if you want to get those stuff, dude, like, as always, as much as I appreciate any support at all, I really do, I prefer that you guys take care of yourselves first. If you want to save for a PC? Hell yeah, I can get behind that. Tarantula, on the other hand, I have my personal opinions, but if that's what you want, then obviously do save for that as well. That'd be really cool. I personally can't stand them. It means, let me see. I hate when people get injured. Yeah, same. I mean, it makes sense to be scared of lightning. Thunder itself can't hurt you, but it's a 1 in a million chance of being struck by lightning. A very low chance, but legit fear. That is true. That definitely is true. I've never been struck. If I did, I'd probably say it all the time. I've never been struck by lightning, but I have been near 2 strikes. As in, one was in school, and the tree just right outside my classroom, a couple of meters from my window, and I was next to the window. A tree got struck, and my god, that was the... I know this makes no sense, but it sounded like that the thunder occurred before the lightning. It was so damn quick. It was freaky. And then again, about a year ago now, I think, we had the... something nearby. It was like a power box or the internet box or whatever. Outside the house. I got struck. So I didn't get struck personally, but I've been damn well too close to both of them. And I was already scared to begin with. Imagine that! I already hated lightning before that. And then I was near 2 strikes. Doesn't really help when you're already scared, does it? When you buy an amazing humble bundle, you're saving your shit ton of money, you get 4 games that you already have. Mate, indeed. Mate, when you get the games that you already have, giveaway. Oh, hello, Oliver. Mate, no, Oliver, that's my pen. Don't eat my pen. Okay, stop recording for a sec. I've been cattatted. I have 2 red rat snakes. They are pretty cool as well. Ooh, I do love snake. I wish I could have a snake, but Kev doesn't like them. I have 2 tarantulas. They're kind of boring, though. Fair enough. Then I get why you were scared of lightning. Yeah, exactly. Is that why you try to be a sellout? You want to have the game for free? Wait, no. Wait, what now? No. I was referring to my own one. You do, don't you? Wait, no, I'm confused now. Because I'm sub to the Humble Monthly as well, so I've got my own games that I can give away. I didn't mean yours, if that's what you meant. I'm sorry. Oh god, I'm being cattatted. I got a plan. Feed Kev to the cats and use your money. Oliver, that's my pen. You're not meant to chew that. I only have 1 of them. Oh god, you got slobber all over it. Oh, you little fuck. God damn it. Get off the microphone as well, you silly thing. I'm sorry, I'm trying to oh my god, you've already dented the pen. You only bit once. You little wanker. Yeah, you. Purring at me. Oh crap. The joys of having a cat when you're an artist. Yeah, he's already freaking dented my pen. I've had this pen for like 7, 8 years now. And that's the first time it's bitten it and it's left a mark. God damn it. But that's licking my hand. Great. Well, while I'm busy talking about the cat, let me show you guys the rest of the model. Gross. There you go, that way you guys can see. That's the current thing so far. Obviously, the back half is nowhere near done, like not even started. I got a plan. Feed Kev to the cats and use the money you save on cat food to pay for ZBrush. But you didn't get a bundle. No, I didn't get a Unity bundle, that's what you're prone to. I thought you meant just like in general, like general bundles or general things. I didn't know you meant one in particular. Hello, Pedro. Welcome, dude. And Fragile Badger, welcome as well. Demon Kitten strikes again. He does, doesn't he? They're easy. They just need to place. They just need to place a hide, and they need food. Kind of like an 8-legged cat. Oh my god. Never heard of a tarantula being compared to a cat. Okay, Oliver's not going away. He just really wants a fuss, apparently. That's my pen. Go away. Right. So yeah, while he's doing cat things, let me talk about this for a moment then. So what I still need to do left. So like I said, I'm still in the general like planning phase, if you will. I'm still making like the basic models. I am doing something new here that I don't normally do, and that is colouring the different segments. That way I can separate them in my mind. It's just a personal preference. Get away from my pen, please, cat. Another thing I'm doing today that's new that I don't normally do is I'm actually making things into different subtools or layers. Again, that way I've got a bit more control, because what I normally do, what I often do is I tend to merge things into layers quite quickly. That way, you know, I can just get on with it, you know, do the details, etc. But the problem is, though, is that it merges the meshes. And I've done it once where I did it prematurely and it really messed everything up. So I'm really trying to avoid that this time round, because there's a lot of separate components to this model. Because of the armor, which I've never done before, I'm a lot more paranoid about things meshing together. So I'm trying to like do it nice and slow and careful. Hence all the different layers. What I need to do so far, so what I've done so far is the majority of the model. What I still need to do is more of the braces. The cat's gone now, so I can carry on. It's more of the braces and the gauntlets and all that kind of stuff. I gotta do a bit of plating around the chest, just like around here, around the belly, but yeah, around the chest, around the neck, all that kind of area. And then a whole load of stuff towards the back. In fact, for reference, I'm gonna show you guys the actual reference. I did try to get an image for you, but it kind of failed a little bit. In fact, I can do this. There you go, you can kind of see. Oh, that didn't work. There you go. So that's the original in the background. That's not working. That would have been cool. But never mind then. That's what I've got going so far, and that is the original reference. Kind of a cool looking thing. The entire back half is going to be really difficult to do. But it's going to be a very fun challenge. Let's move that back over there then. Oliver's left me alone so I can draw again. Let me see. What's the angle I was after? I was looking at the arms, wasn't I? Yes. Get a chat back. There we go, so I can see everything. I can't believe he dented my pen, little ginger wanker. My pen, filthy human, Oliver the Terrible. It's nice to have a demon kitten and not a demon bulldog. Oh god, that is very true. That is very, very true. Yeah, so avoid lightning stuff as a tail. Oh, so like actually effects then? If there are effects, I can't do that. I can in Photoshop. Or more like GIMP. But I can't add like any special effects onto this. I can only add objects and, you know, textures and such. That's really cool though, if there is actually that. I didn't know about that. Whenever I finish the model, I may have to look into that then. Right, there we go. Now then back to this. I'm glad it's not dented it too much. Right, so what was I doing? I was working on, yeah, the other pieces. Right, it's gonna be interesting then. So, I do need the ends of these bits here to be a little bit larger, a little bit thicker. You'll post a picture on Discord, thank you. Thank you, Dark. Alright, let's make all that bit there larger. Only around to about out there. Let's move it all out a bit. Okay, good. Then there's a bit of a weird dent there that shouldn't be there. Let's go ahead and pull that out. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and polish it all. The terrible Oliver, the ginger wanker. In bloody deed, Sai. In bloody deed. He's a lovely little thing, he really is. He just really likes chewing pens. They both do. Right, that's about right. It's a bit wonky. But that's about what I was after, ish. Go ahead and just curve all that inwards. Right, that looks still kind of wonky, actually. Not exactly the best at this kind of thing. But hey, that's why I'm open to trying new things. If I try new things like this, I learn. Right, there we go. That's okay, I think. Yeah, that's okay. Cool. Needs to be a lot sharper, but again, I can do that when I add in more geometry. Oliver, rank... Oliver, hero rank, SS plus hero name, Ginger Wanker. One of my cats absolutely loves pens. He'll throw them off the counters and chase them around on the floor. Yeah, same. Same for our ones. Fortunately, we have most of our pens and such away out of the cat's reaches. But, you know, given the opportunity, they love them. Oliver loves earbuds. More than anything else. He loves eating earbuds. Or chewing, I should say. That he goes really nuts with. Just chucks it all over the damn place. Make all that bit there a little bit wider. Same over there. Make it a little bit more consistent. As soon as I get one of these done, I can just duplicate it and move it to the other side as well. So that'd be really good. From what I can see, it's a really unusual shape, these. They are really odd looking. I think what I might need to do then is get that there. And I might need to just make it just thicker. Right. Move that back inside. Like that. Easy peasy, am I right? Well. A little bit. No. Did I do that right? I think I did. Yeah. Make it a little bit shorter as well. There you go. Okay, that's a lot better there. Okay, that's a much better thickness. So about the right positioning as well. I think I might need to move it in slightly like that. And then add a bit of thickness over here. Using the wrong brush. What the hell? Oh god, it's another cat. Luna, why are you tangled in my wires? Fuck it. I'm just not allowed to draw today, apparently. Sometimes I can draw for hours upon hours and they will not disturb me at all. Sometimes, like today, they're both just being absolute pains and demanding attention. Okay, they're gone now. Right, let's do this then. DJ Crazy, thank you for the follow, dude, and welcome to the stream. Add a great big bit of weight all around there. Smooth it all up. There we go. Right then, from the top, it's pretty flat actually. Okay, that's easier for me. So in that case, go ahead and get a polish tool and do that pretty much. Looks a bit funky, but that's just simply how it is in the actual reference. That bit there, a little bit triangular. And let's try and get that consistently along the rest of it. Oliver! Oi, mate. One day, I'd love a stream where the cats aren't doing things in the background. I'm sorry for all the disturbances, I really am. I was about to go get some food, but then the dog just plonked himself behind my chair, now I don't want to disturb him. Ha ha ha. Mara. Oh man, know that feeling all too well. Oh, where'd that go? There we go. Right, I was looking at... There you go, so I'm trying to make both of these a little bit broader, a bit flatter, triangular, etc. Like that. Get a pinch tool so I can clean all that up there. And that bit there. Right. Am I weird that in my top 5 favorite games I have 2 games that are made by EA? I don't think that's weird, to be honest. Not by a long shot. Like, as a lot of you know, I'm prime believer of, as long as it's not harming anyone, you know, do as you please. And that's, you know, I know EA gets a lot of shit, but at the end of the day, if you like their games, it's fine. as long as, you know, you don't support the awful microtransactions bullshit. But aside from that, you know, feel free, in my opinion. They do make some good games, or at least their developers make some good games. Like Mass Effect, for instance. Oh, that's a really good one. And, you know, cough cough, Spore. Right, how's that looking so far? That's looking pretty damn good, actually. Cool. Again, could still do with being a lot more straight and a lot more sharper, but that'll happen when I'm ready for it. Make it a little bit more consistent though, it's a little bit wonky. Let's go ahead and reduce that. There we go, so I can bit by bit just make certain little bits wider. Like that, there you go. It wouldn't be your stream if the cats weren't doing something in the background. That is very, very true. God damn it. I guarantee you, right? Whatever it is I decide to do, I do this all with the webcam. Whenever that day happens, you will see every 10 minutes, I'll turn my head away and just look at the cats and see what they're doing. Because, bless them, they like to be in the same room. At least one of them will always be in the same room as us, which is really, really nice. But it also means that they're more prone to being naughty, well, not naughty, more like being mischievous in the same room. It's like, damn it, cats, I'm trying to work. But it's only ever when I'm recording or streaming. They never do it if I'm just chilling. Right, trying to get a nice straight line there. There we go. And do the same again on the other side. Okay, that bit there actually should be a little bit lower. There we go. Hello, Lola. Good to see you as well. Welcome. Oh boy, the trains around here have been caught up because of the wind. Oh wow. Jeez. That's not good. Time to continue. My dog has no nose. How does he smell? Awful. Welcome back, Ale. Welcome back. Quickly pinch all that together. Do it from a distance, that way it's one easier brush stroke. This was always so awkward because it relies on me having a straight, sturdy hand. Which I don't really. I don't have a shaky hand, but I'm not the best at drawing straight lines. So those kind of moments there are very awkward. But that, I'd say, is pretty damn good enough. I'm quite happy about that. Right, so, that into, oh, actually no, one bit that needs fixing. That bit there is a little bit dodgy. Right, okay, that's a little bit better. Let's go ahead and just give it a very quick polish. It's going to be a lot of fun, like actually making all the angles sharp later on. That's going to be very interesting. Titanfall 2, the most dead motherfucking game, is my favourite. Hey man, speaking about dead games, Spore. In my opinion, just because the game is dead doesn't mean it's bad. It's always kind of confused me, like it's happening a lot recently on YouTube. It's understandable, because I honestly believe Spore is a dead game. I'm one of the first people to say, yes, it is dead. Despite that, I don't think it's a bad thing to play it. Like, who the fuck cares if it's dead? I actually had someone comment to me recently, just let the game die already. Like, why? It's already dead. Why does a game being dead stop a person from playing it? I mean, the argument can be made, right? It can be made. Now, for content creation, it could be annoying for people to keep on seeing this dead game being played. But the fact that I keep on making videos kind of shows that there's a market for it. People actually do want to keep on seeing Spore videos being made. Since it's like, again, it re-emphasises the whole, what's wrong with playing a dead game? If people want it, why not? I mean, someone's gonna fucking do it. It's already dead, but I'm just playing with this body. Exactly. Well said. Well said. Playing with this body. I mean, you're not wrong. What does a female snake use for support? A cobra. Wow, Ale, I'm not sure if that was good or cringy. But the cats are doing their job as well while you're working. Damn you, Cleric. Great Ale, you remind me that Scalies exist. I didn't need to be reminded of Serpent. Oh god, sigh. It does suck that Spore didn't have a second game. I agree. I do entirely agree. I do wish Spore had a second game, like just anything. Even if it was a spiritual successor, I would happily play anything to do with that. But it'd be nice to actually happen. Like, I know Thrive is a thing. But I'm not holding my breath for Thrive until, you know, there's more than just a cell stage. Like, I'm happily looking forward to it. But I'm not waiting for it, if that makes sense. What I'd love is for there to be just any successor game that actually happens. There's been so many that are like, oh yeah, this is the next Spore, this is gonna overtake Spore, yeah! And then what happens? I hate when people tell me to stop playing a game I enjoy because it's dead. Yeah, same Bagel, same here. Exactly. How do you get to Wales in a car? Start in England and drive west. Hello, I'm late, but that looks amazing. Welcome, Scoopman Wootman. Thank you, dude. Thank you very much. Dark, I gotta go. Maybe I'll be on Discord later tonight. Dude, I'll catch you later and have a wonderful day. It was really good seeing you here, especially for this one, so thank you. And I'll see you later. Whatever the progress is of this, I'll post on Discord tonight so that you can see it as well. It probably won't be finished, but I will be doing more. Anyway, see you later, mate. It's good seeing you again. Right, that is looking quite okay. Cool? Yeah, cool, mate. See you later, dude. Right, so that's all that bit there. I feel like the centre one's a bit thin. It is. Okay, I need to make the centre one a lot larger. If EA made Spore 2, they'd ruin it, in my opinion. I do agree. Which is why I say spiritual successor. Like, I don't care who does it. Hell, even if it is EA. I don't care who does it. I would just like to see another one. But I agree, though. I think EA would probably do something. I'll be entirely honest, though. This is going to sound really, really greedy, right? Bear with me. But if anything does happen, like if EA does suddenly decide to make a Spore 2 one day, I bloody well hope I'm invited. I really, really do. I hope I am. I did message Bazza JT before the Spore shut down. I did message him, just, you know, introducing myself, saying, alright, mate, you know, thank you for what you've done, you know, thank you for all the updates and such to the game, etc, etc. And I basically, you know, it was like reaching my hand out kind of thing. I wanted just that communication to be there, you know? Just something. Blanked. Absolutely fucking ignored. Like, oh. Shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for trying. Oh dear. So yeah, if it ever does happen, I hope I'm allowed to do something for it. I wouldn't be surprised if he just didn't know who I was. I already got banned by one Maxis bloke because he didn't know who I was. I wouldn't be surprised if Bazza didn't know either. Which is kind of sad when they are the developers of the game, or at least, you know, the community managers. But hey ho, what can you do? What can you do? All I can do is just sit back and laugh and cry to myself. I've taken many Rexes before, but I still get the adrenaline rush when I kill them, or when you KO them. Indeed, Mara. Same for me with Gigas. EA makes Spore 2, microtransaction. Indeed. EA would fist it to death with microtransactions. What a description! I mean, you're not wrong. I agree. But my God, that's not the wording I would have used. But it is the wording I happily welcome. They'd fist it to death with microtransactions. I had a rough day, and then somebody went and ripped the front page and the front and back pages of my dictionary. It just got from bad to worse. The only thing bad about Spore 2 is that all the mods would have to be remade. True. There is that. That is definitely a thing. I know that's a reason. That's actually a reason why Rob doesn't want Spore 2. Because the mods become obsolete. Well, I'm saying that, it's always been my opinion, right? I've always said this, and I will carry on thinking this way. If a Spore 2 ever were to be made, I would still play Spore 1. You know, I wouldn't just suddenly quit the game entirely. Unless, of course, Spore 2 was that much better. If it wasn't, I don't care. I'd happily keep on playing it. I'll just play both. Yeah, maybe I'll play one for the gameplay, the other for the models. But yeah, unless it's so good. Ale, wrong place. New parts only the £30 DLC. And that'd be the case, wouldn't it? Default herbivore, pay $20 for carnivore. Oh, that's evil. My god, that would actually be the case as well. Pay a premium to play carnivore. At least we still have sport and it's still good. Yeah, true. DJ Crazy, I do agree with you entirely. I definitely do. $15 for this colour pack. Fucking hell. Right, that there's looking a bit better. It's still a bit awkward. Let me see, what's awkward? It's a couple of these pieces here, actually. Like that bit there, a little bit wider. A bit there can be a little bit wider as well. Let me see, there should be a bit of a line, a bit of a defining line. Round here. Actually more like, I think I need a pinch tool for this would be better. Kind of like that. There you go, a very subtle line that I can build off from it. That. It's about kind of equal. And then I'll just go ahead and use this to really emphasize it. These shapes are actually really awkward. Like, they're very interesting shapes, but my god, they are awkward. I definitely prefer making organic things. That. There we go. That should be a little bit lower down, actually. Let's go ahead and move that entire bit lower. Cool. And then try just move it out more. In fact, clay build-up, that's what I should be using right now. I forgot to copy it. I need some tea. I need some food and tea. My brain fails me. I know that feeling, Ale. I know that feeling. Why can't you play Spawn sorry. Why can't you play Sport in an online server? It'd be so stupid and fun. I completely agree. It'd be imagine the creations you'd encounter. And just really think about it for a moment. The types of online creations with other random people you'd see. It would be hilarious though. It really would be. Like, it'd probably be about the most funniest. It'd be VR chat levels, I reckon. I'd actually think that if Sport was multiplayer, it'd be comparable to VR chat. Oh man, imagine the memes. Oh god. There we go. Let's go ahead and thicken all that up. And there you go. Get all that done there. That'd be scary. So many penises in teeth. Okay, can we have a brain fart? Can we have brain fart Ale back, please? Ale, come back. Whiteboards. Wait. Okay, now there we go. Whiteboards are remarkable. Wait, Ale, what? I'm very confused now. Import no creations from Spore 1 to play with and edit in Spore 2 for £420. There's mouse that is just sculpting around the house randomly. Wait, what now? And my cat doesn't eat. Oh god. Good man. That's not good, dude. Alright. Do that again and then get a bit of a... fill it all up a bit. Like that. Smooth it all out. Pinch it all so it's a bit tidier. Oh, that's a bit awkward. Right, do it again. There you go. It's much more curvier. And again on the other side, pinch it all up and make it all neat. Right, that's better. Still a bit awkward, but it's definitely a lot better. Pull that out. Okay. Make that one there a little bit wider. Right, and then I need to make this whole bit here sharper. It's gonna be a fun nightmare later on when I have higher resolution. There you go, that's better. And there you go. Same thing down there. Nice and rough. Doesn't need to be perfect just yet. Right, cool. That's better. It feels a bit off. That'd be a small creature. That'd be small creature stage tribes, tribe wars. Oh, that'd be really cool. Do you know the way? It's a Jowie. That'd be Uganda Knuckles running around shouting in Russian and singing the Soviet anthem. I look away for 5 seconds and the chat confuses the hell out of me. It sounds about right, Sagasaw. That sounds about right. Because if you allow online sport, you get loads of dicks, no doubt. Oh, 100%. Absolutely. So many people in Monster Factory, to be honest, indeed. Two muffins were sitting in an oven, and oh god, I can already see where this is going. 2 muffins were sitting in an oven. The first one looks over to the second one and says, "Man, it's really hot in here." The second looks over at the first muffin with a surprised look and answers, "Whoa, a talking muffin." I tried to play sport, but it keeps crashing while the screen's being completely black. That's really odd. Okay, that's really odd, actually. I'm not sure why that could be the case. The game is beyond buggy, like, as a general thing, but I don't know why I'd be doing that. Hello, Luna. Oh god, I got another cat now for attention. 3 viewers and about 12 people in the chat. GG Twitch. Yeah, it's a bit all over the place, isn't it? Right, that's the spikes of the braces done. Or the gauntlets. Now I need to do the actual bands themselves. The bands and the bits around the hands. Rhymes unintended. Okay then, so. Let's save that quickly. Append a cylinder. Like that. Move you out of the way. Over here. Let's go ahead and duplicate definition or deformation mirror. Merge that one down. Cats, what are you doing? Oliver. Now they're beating each other up. It's another DarkEdgeTV stream. The cats bullying each other in the background. They do love each other, really. That's why they bully each other. Go ahead and move that in there. Oh, in there. So online Spore Nightmare. What about co-op? That'd be the interesting thing, wouldn't it? I can't even imagine how the co-op would be. Unless you just invite each other to packs. I'm not sure, actually. Who else here wants a VR headset really bad? There's one game I want to play on a VR headset. That's about it otherwise. I actually don't really want one, to be fair, because I have a feeling it would make me very nauseous. I think I'd probably be one of them people who get nauseous by it. And let's be honest, right? Let's be really honest now. If I had a VR headset, I think a lot of you would expect me to play horror games. I'm not doing that. I am definitely never doing that. So I think having a VR headset would be like... I think having a VR headset would, you know, be like, oh my god, you must do it, you must do it. No, I don't want to do it. Oh god. Move that back there. There you go. Bring that back there. Well, that would be really funny though. It definitely would be funny. A man tried to sell me a coffin today. I told him that's the last thing I need. Space stage on online servers. Or that'd be cool. Could you imagine a VR Spore? Indeed. That'd be really interesting. I definitely think it would basically be a VR chat. Could you imagine a VR Ark? No, not Ark Pack, but an actual Ark. That'd be well cool. Imagine that. That'd be really awesome. I'd happily play that. Oliver! Come on, mate. Stop being a dick. They're going at it more than usual today. They're definitely not normally this consistently annoying. Right. How's that looking so far? Right. Looks like the arms are kind of actually funky on this. One sec, guys. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. My cat and dog constantly fight and hate each other. The cats are fighting, well, they're play fighting at the moment, and they keep on squawking in the background, and it makes me very paranoid. Now the cats are giving each other attention. Can you guys hear it? Oh god, I'm sorry if you can hear it. Proceeds to get pushed off a cliff. Wait, what now? Rosie, imagine turning around seeing a fucking gear. Oh god, indeed, or a Wiplo? What? Or a Diplo, yes. Oh, that'd be horrible. Yeah, that's a point, actually. Imagine in Ark, right? Imagine it in Ark. Say you're playing multiplayer with VR. Imagine getting picked off by someone else. Imagine someone's carrying you with an Argy or a Pteranodon in VR. How freaky would that be? That'd be horrifying, actually. Is that not matching? It should be. Okay, now it is. Good. Yeah, that'd be really freaky. Very disorientating. We're just suddenly floating up in the air. Right, that's all that done there. The gauntlets should go a little bit lower down. So they should go down here. Hello, Oliver. Mate, what are you doing? Right. Have that down there. The bottom part is about here. Getting a intimate tour of the T-Rex's bowels. Oh, lovely. Very nice. Not really. My Discord died while I was in a voice chat, my friend. Time to get my phone. Oh, damn. Ark VR, get in the water, get a heart attack when a Moser comes out of nowhere. Oh man, see that's the really cool thing actually, because a lot of the creatures in Ark are massive. Like, you don't realize it because you're riding massive creatures yourself. But whenever you, like, the next time any of you get on a Moser or a Tuso, if you have one, actually look at the size of your player compared to it. And then imagine being in VR and experiencing that swimming towards you. That'd be horrifying. That'd be amazing. Oliver? God, it's so hyper at the moment. The cat's gone wappy. It's only 5 o'clock. He's not normally like this at this time. Well, I guess he is sometimes, actually. Imagine that was a full-body VR suit where if you got damage in an area, then it'll push you slightly in that area. So basically, like Player One. Ready Player One, excuse me. So kind of like that, then. That'd be extremely cool, but my god, that'd be so bad. Imagine if they fix up Subnautica's VR. Could you face it down a Reaper in VR? I couldn't, no. I definitely couldn't. You think, Rek'sai? I'm already really bad when it comes to deep underwater stuff anyway, like even in games. Imagine like in VR being submerged in that. I don't think I could do it. Another reason why I don't want to VR, because I could not do that kind of stuff. Oh, that'd be just self-torture. That'd actually be torture. Right, where is the shoulder blades? Where are my shoulder blades at? That's the claws. Oh, there they are, okay. How come a man driving a train got struck by lightning? He was a good conductor. I can't face a Reaper without VR. A Reaper in VR? That's nothing. Go into the void in VR. No! No. I'll pass, thank you. I can barely go into the void already. Like, Karak, you must remember this, right? Just recently, the last Subnautica stream, where someone told me to go south for the blood kelp area. You guys saw how terrified I was there, and I didn't even know I was in the void. I just thought I was. Like, I didn't know where I was. So I was thinking, oh god, is it? You remember how much I was freaking out then? Imagine if I was actually going to the void. If I was intentionally going there, imagine that. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Right, now I've got to get a bit of a plate down here for the gauntlets. I'll just take a moment there just to adjust everything else. A couple of things are a bit out of proportion. Or out of place. But that's all fixed now. Let's go ahead and fix up this arm. Or this, why do I keep saying arm? No, this gauntlet. It's got a bit of a bit of a flat surface around the hand. There you go, like that. Comes down quite far to the palm. This entire bit here should actually be quite a bit lower down as well, actually. Like that. A Medusa Jowie. Oh, a Medusa Jowie. That's interesting. You'll have to if you want to scan an adult ghost leviathan. I don't wanna. No. No. I have a ghost leviathan. That counts, right? It counts in my head. Oh, knife it is tradition. Oh, I don't want to go down there. I don't want to. Stop. £200. Oh god, imagine it. Imagine I made a donation goal out of that. That'd be horrible. You have an idea? Oh god, what idea do you have, Ale? Ale idea is a scary one. And I just realised I'm doing this bit here horribly wrong. There you go, that bit there is entirely exposed. I tamed my first mantis yesterday, named it Edgy Boy and gave it 2 swords. Mate. Nice one. Perfect. Imagine waking up handcuffed to a post and being set on fire in VR. Oh god, that'd be rather hot. Lel. Carry up to 3 ghost spawns in the void at a time. Oh god, no. A Jowie Eldritch Abomination. That'd be interesting. Right. Is that, have I done all that correctly now? I feel like I'm missing something here. Let me just quickly double check with the hands. Let's look at the same angle. So from over there, that's all... Okay, that actually does look about right. Rotate it that way. That just needs to be connected down here, and... Am I seeing that right? Okay, there's a bit of a plate that comes down here. Kind of encompasses the hand a little bit. There you go, like that. Turn it around furthermore. It's got a bit... Okay, so it's actually got a bit that wraps around the fingertips. So in that case... I can't see the chat for a moment, because I am looking at my reference a lot. Whenever I do that, I have to minimize my chat. So bear with me, I can't see for just a moment. I'm just quickly adjusting this. Go back down there. Move that down there. There you go, like that. And another little bit there. It's all a bit rough for now, as you all know. A bit of rough. That way I can do it better later. The better I do the basic shapes now, the easier it will significantly be later on. Just going to define that bit there a little bit, give it like a bit of crease. There you go. That way it doesn't look quite flat. Right. Carry on rotating it around. Got that entire segment there, right? That's correct. Let's go ahead and enhance that too. And then it abruptly comes up there. Like that. And from what I can see, actually got a great big thing. Let me see. Like that. On both sides? No, just one side. So from that side it's like that, from this side it's like that. Okay, so now I need to merge it with the spikes. Okay. I've had people tell me to record Alien Isolation. I very quickly said, no, I cannot handle horror. Same. I it's just a no for me. Let's merge those together, and let's go ahead and... There you go. That's about the right resolution. If I was to ever play a horror game, I think I'd probably do it on stream, and then make a compilation of it for YouTube. I think that's probably the way I'd do it. If I was to ever do one, I probably... well, I can't say I probably won't. I probably will do a horror stream eventually. But not for a while. My friend once forced me to play Alien Isolation. I was so scared I paused the game every 30 seconds for like 5 minutes. It took me more than an hour to progress, less than 5 minutes in the story, not kidding. Well, now I'm definitely not playing it. God. God damn. Clara, that sounds a bit torturous. Like, I don't mean to sound like such a pussy. It's just, I know my own limits, you know? And I know that those kind of games just aren't for me. As simple as that. Like, I know, you know, the entire intention of them is to scare people, but I know that some people get like a bit of an adrenaline rush out of it. I don't. I just suffer. Essentially. And you know, it's only fun to watch for so long. I doubt it would be fun to watch if I was to ever do them. Unless I was drunk. That'd be a different story altogether. Take off the gloves that show us your hands. Ale. I was gonna say something there, but be very inappropriate, so screw you. I'll say that instead. Alright, have all that there. Okay, it's looking a bit mungy, but you can see what I'm going for here. I need to just tidy it all up now. Bring all that out a bit. Cool, like that. Are we finished? Wait, are we finished, people? This is to everyone. Crazy lumberjacks that go out with t-shirts in minus 10 degrees Celsius, then burn themselves in a sauna. Are we finished, people? This is to everyone. Crazy lumberjack. You what, mate? I'm not sure what you meant by the first half of that sentence, but I do enjoy watching others play horror games as long as I don't have the volume up. Loud jump scares are worse. Oh, I agree. I completely agree. And Mixter JVJV, thank you for the follow and welcome. I just hit my microphone there. I apologise, but welcome regardless. And yeah, same Sacrisaw. I can barely even watch other people play it. That's the thing. That's how I know I'd be so bad at playing one, because I can barely even watch people play one. Like, I remember this vividly, okay? When Five Nights at Freddy's first came out, I had a lot of requests to make Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. One day I finally caved, right? As you guys remember that I made Freddy Fazbear in Spore. But before I made that, I wanted to see what is all this about, because as far as I was concerned, I didn't know what the game was. I knew nothing about it. I was just really creepy looking, like, animatronics. So I went and watched some playthroughs. I think I watched PewDiePie play it a bit, and I could barely watch it. The suspense, I hate suspense. And yeah, that's like I said, how I know that I shouldn't play this kind of games, because I can barely even handle watching them, let alone play them. Amnesia as well. When I was a lot younger, I can't remember who it was. It may have been PewDiePie again, actually. I can't remember. But when I was younger, I watched someone play loads of Amnesia Dark Descent. It was fucking hilarious. But I was also just, you know, what's the word? Tensing every time I watched it. I'm gonna go and walk my dog. I'm probably gonna come back in like 20 minutes. Carrot Man, enjoy yourself. I'll see you in a bit. How about you pull your peeper out instead? Ale, I'll pull... Never mind. I'm not gonna go there. Never mind. Moving on. The original Silent Hill trilogy will always be my baby. Oh god, that doesn't sound... Well, that sounds great, but oh my god. That sounds like it'd be a very scary game. Right. Shall we join? Catch it a bit, Carrot Man. And I really hope that you're enjoying the emotes. Ale, shut up. I think you can guess what I nearly said. I can't have Amnesia either. I remember I couldn't watch other people play horror games, but now I got used to it. I was so scared of Five Nights at Freddy, but now I find the jump scares funny. So I wish I could. Really, I do wish I could. That's the thing, isn't it? Because when the games like that are really suspenseful, you expect it to happen. I guess it's the entire point of suspense, isn't it? You expect it to happen at any moment. But in theory, you should be more prepared then. But I'm not. I don't know. It's silly. It's really, really silly. I wish I could handle it better. I really do. But alas, I will forever be a pussy. I'll just play. You know, I'll play Spore instead. My nice, you know, nice cozy. Totally not scary Spore. Right. And that again there's another very rough area. But it's one of those things that are just going to look better when I'm able to add more detail later on. Still working very low geometry. But it looks about good enough for what I'm after. We go ahead and flatten that bit there. Good stuff. And that is otherwise about good there. Okay then. Save it again. I'm off. My girlfriend and I are going bowling. Until I have fun the rest of the stream and try to pop up ale. Thank you very much, Rosie. Have a wonderful time. Both of you enjoy yourselves and thank you for the 10 bits. I'll see you later. Ale? No. And character catching a bit as well. I get jump scared to this day, and I played and watched. Let me reread that. I get jump scared to this day, and I played and watched a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah. I actually, that reminds me. That reminds me. I've not watched much Subnautica either, because obviously I want to have a lot of things, you know, be new to me. Bear that in mind. For what little I had watched a long time ago, again, even then, you know, there's need suspense. It's very annoying, I'll tell you that. It's really, really annoying when I can't watch a simple damn video without getting that that feeling. Right. Am I doing that right? No. There you go, more like that. Just want to give that a bit of a point. Go ahead and make that a lot more pointed as well. Drag that out significantly. There you go. So it's got much more of a beak kind of thing going on. Right, that's looking better. There you go. It looks a little bit odd in my opinion, so I've now just gone and, you know, defined it a little bit more. For the rest of the jaw, okay, for the bottom part, there's a great big crease coming down about here. Oh, wrong. There you go. About there. That's about right. Good. Go ahead and fill all that in. Right, cool stuff. I'll tell you what, Ale, I'll pull. My God, Sai. Have you ever watched the movie Meg? Or have you seen all the Jurassic Park movies? Yes, I've seen the Jurassic Park movies, but no, I've not seen Meg. Honestly, it doesn't really appeal to me. I've never watched Jaws either. Those kind of movies, they just, I don't know, they don't appeal. And the fact that it was called Meg just seemed really weird. Like, originally, I thought it was going to be about Meg Griffin from Family Guy. That was my first interpretation of the movie. So when I saw it about a megalodon, all I could think was, what a dumb name for a movie. You know, that's my own opinion, of course. But in general, though, I'm not really the biggest fan of those kind of movies. Jurassic Park, however, is really cool. I like Jurassic Park a lot. I may or may not have clipped that. On the one hand, thank you. On the other hand, damn you. Damn you. But thank you for clipping that. What a wonderful, wonderful clip that'll be. I'm super jumpy as well. I've been scared. Hell, I've been scared by my own hair before. I've been scared by my own hair before and shadow. Same. Well, no, not same in that case. In that case, but for the whole jumpiness, I've been. Sometimes I will just randomly startle. It pisses Kev off. He hates it. But sometimes I will randomly get startled because I think there's like a bug or something nearby. Like, let's put it this way, right? If I see like a random black mat in my peripheral vision, and for whatever reason I think it's a spider, I get like that jump there. And then I look at it and I realise, oh, it's like a bit of fluff. And then Kev's looking at me like, what the f was that for? Yeah, not very good when that happens. Subnautica, Subnubtica, Sub2Beck. Really? Really? That... Sai, no, that is honestly not intended. Holy crap! I never noticed that before. I swear, that's not intended. Oh man. That's some epic unintentional subliminal advertising though. I don't know if I should be proud or worried. You just gotta learn to get used to it. I started watching videos of less scary games and see that so you'll find them not scary anymore. I just tell myself that the only way to defeat your fears is to face them. That's true, I do agree with that. I do completely agree with that sentiment in general. It's just, I'll have a hard time actually doing that, like putting that to logic to practice. But you are right, I completely agree with you, Cleric. Am I the only one that goes ugh and flails when the fly gets too close? I don't go ugh, but I do, like, try to bat it away. I definitely do that. Right, next up, I'm going to start doing the chest plating. Which I think I'm going to be using the same model here for, the same layer. Call the next Subnautica stream sub to Beckett. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. That's just begging for it. Which I guess you could argue I already am. You know, don't mean to. Alright, let's try and get those bit out there. What I'm doing right now, because if I try to add, like, append in a new part, it's going to be, like, a bottom of the layers, and I can't change the order of... Wait, can I? Move to first. Okay, yeah, as I was saying. I want to add a new layer, or append a new subtool in, that way I can start working on the chest armor, but if I do that, it'll be at the bottom of the list, and I can't merge it to the main chest segment I'm working on now. So instead, what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to pull in an existing part of the mesh down, you know, below, as you can see here. That way I've now got this new mesh to work with that's still in the same layer. A bit of a awkward solution, but hey, it's providing the thing that I want, you know, in the end. That's what that really matters. Plus, it might be handy to get used to it later on. It kind of looks like a ribcage, actually. That's kind of cool. It's like I'm making a ribcage. Right. For this, it's going to be about much flatter, more like that. Comes out quite far into the arms. Down there. Like that, cool. That can come down quite far down as well. In fact, that goes... Right, I see. I have to draw this really, really close to the other bits, the belly plating, whatever you want to call it. And make the entire thing much flatter. Like that. Okay. This will look better as it goes on. It's one of those kind of things. It looks very weird at first. Becca hidden a sellout in a Subnautica title. How dare you do such a thing? Shame on you. Hey, man! So I thought of it, not me. The way you said ugh made me laugh too hard. I'm just reading what you said. Yeah. I'm sorry for anyone who just joined at that moment. You Brits have it easy with flies. The flies in Spain are stubborn as mules and persistent little turds. You know what? I'm not going to doubt you. They can be really annoying here. Like, we have had some really annoying flies recently. But aside, I definitely will not doubt that they can be a lot worse. Probably can be a lot worse, can't they? But mate, we've been having some really annoying ones here lately. Like, I just don't get it, but like the ones where they just purposefully fly right into your face, I just don't understand that. Like, why? I know it's a fly, I know they're not thinking, but why? Why fly directly into my face? If I was an animal, I'd eat you. It kind of goes against, you know, basic survival instincts. Stupid damn fly. Maybe I should eat it to a certain dominant. I don't think it would work. I think I'd just be sick afterwards. Riddick a happy story, which has just punched me in the feels. Oh, I hope it's like a good kind of punch. Hopefully. Not the kind where it just suddenly, you know, turns on you. Right, I want to have all of that there. And all of that to kind of go parallel to the bottom bit there. I can go inward slightly. There you go, like that. And like that. They actually meet up midway, don't they? Yeah, they do. Oh, that's awkward. In fact, now that I'm looking at it from below, he's actually got a bit of webbing to his arm. That's really weird. Let me see. Yeah, it's got like a lot of webbing. All around here is significantly longer. Yeah, kind of like that. It's really, really odd. Let me see. I think all around here as well is probably a bit flatter. Okay, I kind of like that. Let me see. That goes inwards like that. That kind of goes a bit flatter. Bear with me. It's just like, again, remeshing things, kind of fixing it. You know, the more angles you look at, the more you kind of realize and, you know, find what you missed. Okay. So that's more like it. Probably gonna have to fix a lot of things later on, though, for the rest of the body. Like that there. That's there. Oh, that's a bit too much. There you go. Right. Have these bits here kind of come out. Like, grab that there. There you go. A great big enhanced bit like that, and then pinch it. Bit too much. There we go. That's a bit better. There we go. So that's got like a bit of a nice, nice subtle crease to it all. It's been a while since I've gotten to watch a part of the stream here. Welcome back, Thor MK. And I hope you're doing well, mates. Yes, it has been a bit of a while, hasn't it? How have you been? As autumn creeps in, so do the crane flies. Screw those giant mosquito motherfuckers. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Indeed, man, indeed. Right, let's go ahead and do that. Merge those two bits together. There we go. In fact, should I have done that? Yeah, it was fine to have done that, actually. So now, if I exaggerate this entire piece here, it all kind of like hooks up at the end here from what I can see. And a lot of that will probably be hidden by the muscle later on. But that's the general, like, gist of it. Right, let's go back to the underside, like that. Don't eat fly. Oh god, fuck crane flies. We get infested with them. I love me some good punch. It tastes delicious. You know, fuck crane flies, but also don't fuck crane flies. Obviously. A story that punched him in the feels. Ori, not kidding. People have actually been joking that the game should be called Ori in the Fields. Really? Oh, wow. So bear in mind, like, Clark, as you know, I don't know anything about the game at all. I know literally nothing. Other than what you told me, there's a very atmospheric game with very good music. That's all I know about that game. Looking at the artwork, like I saw a couple of screenshots from when I was making it in Spore. And just in those, it does give off the impression that there's gonna be like some feelsy kind of thing happening at some point. I have no idea what. I don't even know any of the characters. I just know that Ori is, at least I think it's the main character. So it's, whenever I play that, it's going to be quite... Hello, Luna. It's going to be quite interesting. What I need to do, right, before I play any more games, I need to finish off the games I'm currently playing. I'm playing too many things all at the same time, and it's a bit chaotic. Like, I've still got Jurassic World to finish. I've still not finished that. It's been out for like, what, 3 months? 4 months? Slacking. Guys, help. Being a streamer is hard. Kappa. Well, I mean, schedule-wise it's hard. This is Thorian. I thought it may have been, actually. I wasn't entirely sure, but thank you for confirming that, Thor. Or Thor. What do you prefer, actually? Thorian or Thor? Out of interest. I'll try to remember. That quiet Kappa. Either. Alright, fair play then. I'll probably just like randomly swap in between then. I do that sometimes. But thank you for telling me, dude. Good to have that confirmed. Right. Don't get a story spoiled for you. Don't get a story spoiled for you. It's way too good. I'll try not to. I think that's actually a good thing, actually, because the game is kind of, I assume it's old by now. It must be if it's got a sequel. Because it's probably like a little bit out there. I think, fortunately, the chances of it getting spoiled are actually quite low. Until the day I stream it, I bet on the first day someone's going to come in like, oh, have you done this yet? It's like, oh, fuck, you spoiled it. No, I can imagine that being the case. But oh well. Such is life. Right. This bit here goes all the way up to the neck. It's going to be a bit tricky. I had to reload Arc because I lost really good tames and I lost a load of progress. Oh no, Mara, what happened? How did that occur? Yeah, indeed, rip. It turns out I just lost a tame. Wait, you just lost tames? Wait, what? As in, they just vanished? Oh, fuck, man. That really blows if that's the case. Right. Right, I'm gonna inflate this temporarily. That way I've just got more mesh to work with. And pull the entire thing a little bit closer inwards to the body. Right, there we go. And then the rest of this, bit of a abrupt bend into the neck. Oliver! Oliver! Always when I'm streaming. Always when I'm streaming or recording that they make noises. I'm using Extinction Core. Oh. Oh, that makes sense. And my good level Rex and ally got murdered by Alpha Tribesmen. Oh no. Mara! That really blows, man. And crap, now I know. Now I don't have to worry about that. Damn, dude, that really does blow though. But I guess that's a perk to having backups, isn't it? When those kind of things occur, you can just, you know, casually reload. Right. How does that connect to the jaws? Quite higher up, actually. Okay, it's going to be quite awkward to do, actually. There you go, just shimmy it back and forth, make it nice and wide like a pancake. And do that. Pull that back there as well. There we go. Right, so we've got all that there. Up to the jaw. Oh, whoops. BRB food. Enjoy yourself, Ale. I'll catch you in a bit, dude. So we've got a great big, very well-defined bit of muscle here. Just rough, of course. But it's enough for me to get the information I need so that I can carry on moving all this around. Right, like that. I don't think I have a decent enough backup. No! Error! Mate! Well, I mean, you know, going by what you said earlier, you could always just, you know, just casually, cheekily, spawn tame a new Rex. If you wanted to. Okay, I think his GM summoned the command. Right, got that bit there. And okay, now I can see actually this entire thing here needs to be moved in towards the there you go, towards the rest of the body there. Now I'll just take my revenge on the other tribes. Good, good, you dish that revenge, dish it hot. Oh, there we go. Destroy them, Mara. Show them who's boss, who the real alpha solo person is. Or something. All that there is, get rid of all that. It's destroy. Hello. Oh god, I'm being surrounded by cats. I've only got 2 of them. Oh, sorry, Luna. Funny thing, she had a tail beneath my feet. But yes, I was about to say, funny how I can be surrounded by cats when there's only 2 of them. But they find a way. They do find a way. Yeah, like I said earlier, guys, I'm sorry that the cats have been a bit more than usual noisy today. Or more disruptive, that's a better word here. Little blanket. Well, okay, she's in a box now, so she's happy. Right, let me see then. Comparing to the model again. It's going to be a bit tricky this bit. Damn cats, plural. Exactly. Damn. Being all cuddly and in the way and stuff. Wanting attention, how dare they? Right. Need to move that downwards like that. Need to get like a bit of a corner going on there. One there, one there, one down there. That way, just a little bit sharper. Just rough, but sharp enough for now. Actually, no, that's perfect. Now I look at it again. Okay, like that. So it actually is very sharp like that. Okay, have the bits poking upwards up here. Look at that, good. Let's move all that down. Good, good. And then we've got all of this over here. Right then. Then after that, so that just goes up there, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. But now we also have all the bits around the neck. So let's go ahead and make all this transparent here. Stop spinning the camera, Becca, please. And then I need to get a bit that goes down to the bottom of the neck. So if I could just grab this bit here. That worked. Good. Bit of a weird thing to do there, but like I said earlier, it's just easier. A bit messy, but a lot easier. Like the lazy man's solution. Right. Grab all of that. And then do all that. Does it have any, like, on the underjaw? Yeah, actually, the entire underjaw is covered in armor. Right. I forgot I KO'd a dire bear. He tamed up while I was away. Oh, nice. Very nice. PogChamp. So it wasn't all bad then. Dire bear's pretty sick, actually. That's really good. Less meshes, less mess. Less meshes, less mess is typically my experience. Well said, indeed. Well said. I'm actually using a lot more meshes in this than I normally do, just because there's so many different bits of armor. But as soon as I'm done, like, with the overall, like, general base pieces, like, I'll start looking into more refining shapes and such. At that point, I'm going to start merging a lot of the meshes together, and then, you know, make things all nice and sharp and pretty. Got no idea how I'm going to manage that, but something tells me I'm going to find out painfully. And right off, I'm off now. So ta-ta. Tree Bright, thank you for stopping by, dude. It's good seeing you again, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I will probably see you on Discord. Turns out the way I went to get the Rex and the Aloe, my raft was a long way. I could have avoided their deaths. No! Mara! Damn, dude. That goes with Boolean operations. I'm actually not entirely sure what you mean by that. I know what Boolean is, but I'm not sure, like, what you're referring to, unless you're referring to something in Blender. Which I was talking a bit about earlier, by the way. I'm not sure if you're there for it. I was talking quite a bit about Blender earlier. And how I completely agree with you. It is better. It is much, much better. And I've still got to learn it one day. Right. Got all of that there. So what I need to do then is start working on the head again. And I need to move... Actually. Okay, good. I need to move all that outwards and start reducing all the random stuff around the neck. There you go, like that. Also, fill that in a bit. There you go, so I don't have like a random thing at the back over there. There we go, perfect. Good. Right. How far does the jaw extend to the metal bits? Quite far, actually. Go ahead then and reduce all of that there. That way I can get this bit and increase that all around there. Right, cool. And then just move the entire thing upwards. What I'm probably going to do at some point, I don't really want to. Actually, no, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. At some point, I'm going to do like a bit of an odd technique here. Much later on, I'm texturing it probably. I'm going to crop a bit of the under jaw, the metal plating of the jaw. I'm going to have to crop some of it off, duplicate it, merge it into the fleshy mouth. That way I can create a transition from metal to flesh. Material-wise, I'm not sure how I'm going to do that just yet, but in terms of texture, that's going to come out looking really well. And that way, the reason why I duplicate it as opposed to actually merging it is so that the rest of the metal, or the rest of the armor, can remain independent. So it doesn't get affected or, you know, reduced or whatever. It's something I actually did recently for my, for the Wild Claw head. It's a new technique that I kind of just figured out there, and I realised that's actually really handy. Which is why I like doing these kind of things. You kind of learn, you know, new ways of dealing with certain issues. I'm looking forward to doing that again. Hopefully I can do it on stream. It'll be quite good, quite handy. Welcome back, Carrot, and Bizzle. Welcome back, both of you. Right, for the jaw, I need to get, let me see, this bit here. Like that. And then all this bit here as well. It does come out to like a bit of a point. Yep, kind of like that. There we go. Oh, whoops. Last big hand in the way. Right, there you go. Like that. Good. And smooth it all out just a little bit. The drag I've been retoppling has been a total drag, pun intended. Is there a way to assign different materials, different parts of the mesh in Blender? Different materials, different parts. Yes, but it's not the greatest. There's two ways, but I'm going to stop recording for a sec. There's two ways. One is quite simply via these subtools or layers over here. I can apply a material to one layer and not to another. That way they have two different materials. That'd be the cleanest solution. That way I can really fiddle around with it, and you know, if you want like a tiny little bit, you can make that tiny little bit or whatever. You can also, let's say I go to this M here, this M stands for material. Right now, everything's set to madcap grey. What I can do, if I wanted to, I wouldn't recommend it, is change the material to say droplet. And, okay, ignore everything else. I'm only looking at this one material here. So right now it's madcap grey. I could draw the material onto it like that. But as you can see, it's a little bit blocky. The block is depending on the geometry. So if I was to divide that a couple of times, that there is actually, well, that's actually not that bad. But you can see how it's a bit sharp. Actually, now I'm curious. Sorry, I was making a point, but I may actually be wrong. Let's also render this. How does that actually look? That's my usual setting. Would that look smooth? Rendering. You can see how it's all jagged around the ends there. But that may actually just be because it's in preview mode. Okay, no, it is still quite jagged. But it's not that bad either. So anyway, to my point, you can just like draw the material in that way. So I could probably like write some runes in there, like let's say I write my name. You can do that quite easily. But you can see how it's quite jagged, so it's not really the best. Or you could just do it on a different subtool together and then make that subtool that material that you want, mold it the way you want, and you know, that way forward. I think it makes sense. I think I'm overcomplicating it. Sorry. I don't know, you can assign materials via vertex. It's fairly straightforward in Blender, just in edit modes. Ah. Unfortunately, I just don't know the differences because I'm not really familiar with Blender. But I know that this is one of the ways you can do it in ZBrush. It's very nice and simple. Maybe not the most cleanest finish, but as you can see, it's definitely an alternative. That entire mesh looks really funky, now that I'm looking at it. Let's go ahead and reload that. There we go. But yeah, that's one way of doing it. I swear, one day I will figure out Blender, and I will understand, like, I could answer you properly the questions that you're asking. One day it will happen. Hopefully. Hey, cats. Little shits. Just gonna go god mode for a while. Oh, you got killed by an alpha thorny dragon. Oh god, Mara. Oh man, you're just not winning, are you? You're just not winning at all. You aren't doing the clears of meshes when you're sculpting in general. Yeah, that's true. That's very, very true. Like, topology-wise, you're right. This is very, very messy. Yeah, fortunately, as you know, fortunately, I just do things for the fun of it, so I'm not worrying. I'm in a wonderful position where I don't need to worry about topology yet. As soon as, you know, one day when I want to take this more seriously, I will have to, desperately. But I suppose for now, while all of this is just hobby stuff, I guess I'm quite lucky. I'm quite lucky I can deal with the messy topologies. Enjoying it while I can. Basically, that's what's happening. Right, get a bit of a crease there, bit of a crease there. I'm back, or am I front? Ale, you're drunk. Welcome back. I gotta say, Ale, I do really like having you here. Always, the things you say are always very strange, it's wonderful. So thank you. And the cats are at it again. Oliver! Stop being a ginger shit. Absolute mean, just bullying Luna now. What time is it? Okay, it is nearly their food time. Right, for the neck. For the neck, all around here. Need a bit more definition around there. But the point of sculpting is that you need to... the point of sculpting You don't need to worry about it. It's just like when you want to use your model for something involving animation. Yeah, exactly. That's the key thing right there. And I'm quite conscious about that. What's going to be really good, actually, saying that. So I'm not sure if you've seen it on Discord, but Sai has been like talking a lot about making custom parts lately, and he's very open to people with you know, people that can model to get some parts for him to turn into Spore. That made more sense in my head. You know what I mean. So Sai's been doing a lot of that lately, and as I want to make parts, I just need ideas, and that's going to be some really good practice. Is because, you know, Spore's being quite old. If I do make any parts for him, they'd have to be like really low mesh or a low geometry. So that's going to be really cool. That's going to be great practice whenever I can do that. As I know it's going to be the case for just in general, like for all modeling or animation, whatever, they're going to have to be very low poly. And if I can figure it out in ZBrush, that'd be pretty cool. Obviously, retopology is better, I know that. But if I can do anything, that'd be really cool. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong brush. There we go. Let me undo a bunch of that. There we go. One day it'll happen. Hype, PogChamp. Soon, TM. Ale being weird since people knew him. I'll to go and play Ark, but I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna have to face the fact that I'll have to microwave a potato. Wait, what? The way you said that, it just sounded so dramatic. Like in a really funny kind of dramatic manner. You just sound so disappointed about microwaving a potato. I don't know why, I just find that really funny. Like, oh fuck. Gotta microwave a damn potato. Not again. I'm sorry, Mara. I don't know why. But yeah, low poly, but yeah, you can sculpt it and then make a low poly version. I don't think ZBrush Core has pixel retopo tools. So you either have to pay up or use a different program. Yeah. Yeah, it's very true. There is the layman's version, like the very cheap version. I can reduce poly counts. And it kind of does it automatically. But I know it's not the ideal version. I know that much. Like if I what's it? I think it's under here, isn't it? Decimation Master. Yeah, if I use this, I think it can like retopologize. You know what I mean? The mesh, but it's not the good way of doing it. But hey, it's an option. Or I can painstakingly move everything. I know that's an option as well. Not the ideal one either. Baked potatoes in a microwave is almost an art form that actually gets it to cook properly. Oh, I can imagine. I definitely wouldn't want to do it. Oh, your oven died on you. Oh, I see. Oh, man, Mara, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. that actually does really blow, though. I hope you can either get it fixed or get a new one very soon. If you're renting it, you definitely should be able to. That'd be good. We rent our oven. That way, it's, you know, probably costs more in the long run, but if it does break down, we can just get it sorted. We have sweet potatoes, so they microwave differently. Ovens are much easier to get a good baked potato, but just takes a lot longer. Yeah, indeed. Right, that's like actually really awkward around there. See, this right now is one of those moments where I just really want to go into the higher resolution and fix things, but you know, the sooner I do that, the sooner I may, you know, go ahead of myself. But certain parts here just look so ugly, I just really want to increase the resolution. Definitely one of those, you know, discipline moments. It's looking okay so far. We'll probably get a new one. The one that we have is old as fuck at third hand. Oh wow. Oliver! Fucking hell, it really has been non-stop today. Bloody things. Oh, but on that note, I am looking at the time, and I am probably going to have to stop, if I'm going to be honest. Just as well, because the cats are going crazy. They've been so insane today. And I am sorry for that. You prefer the old classic? Oh, what, potatoes? Now all of you are talking about baked potatoes, now I want one. I don't even like potatoes that much, and now I want one. Yeah, spaghetti and meatballs. Oh, spaghetti, so good. Oh my god, now it's in a box. Jesus Christ. Let's just see how this is looking so far then, like in terms of, you know, its front half, you know, the nowhere near finished at all. Let's just see. So that's on that, set that to, oh no, that's wrong. There we go, that's right. Please save it. And, oh, whoops. Render that. What does that look like? McDonald's is great. It's pretty good in moderation. I quite like McDonald's. Definitely moderation. That's looking okay so far. It's obviously very, very heavily work in progress. Like, massively heavy. I'd say I'm about a third of the way there. Because the entire back half of the body, like, for those of you who don't know the character, this is what I'm currently, you know, this is what I'm making. So as you can see, there's a lot more left that needs to be done. And I'm still just working on the basic form. So that bit there, the entire tail and legs, it's gonna be interesting when I get there. But as soon as I've done that, I can then start working on the actual textures and details, like going to like higher definitions and such. It'll stop looking lumpy. That's what I want, for it to stop looking lumpy. But it's getting there. Slowly but surely. And I'm really trying to be careful with my polygons. I normally go very overboard. This time round, I've really been budgeting myself. So far so good. That way it doesn't crash immediately. Not that, well, lag more like. That way it doesn't lag immediately. But yeah, interesting. Needs a lot of work. I'll teach you the way of ZBrush Core. Hello, Odd King. Good to see you again. I'm enjoying it so far. It's just I'm doing something new. I've never done mechanical metallic things before. Particularly a button called clay polish. Wait, clay polish? I like clay build up. There's polish there. Clay polish. Clay. Chisel. On geometry. Oh, down there. Right, okay. I'm about to head off, by the way, but let me quickly see what you're referring to here. Clay polish. What's that about? Oh. Oh. Hello. Is that like an alternative then? Wow, that's so much smoother. Who gave you ZBrush Core? Okun did, if you remember Okun. He, one day, just... It was funny, because ZBrush Core was originally a Patreon goal I had. And one day, you just casually bought it for me. It was the one and only time I'd ever cried on streams. I could not believe it. Oh, wow, that's cool. Okay, I did not know that was a thing. I really should explore the other features more, shouldn't I? I too easily get into the habit of only using the things I know of. Now that is interesting. Thank you, by the way, Odd King. Thank you, dude. Oh, that's really interesting. So what would happen then if I rendered it that way? It helps. Yeah, it does. That's really cool. Again, this is why I should do more than just what I know. That is really interesting. Ah. And the topology is basically the same, isn't it? Let me check. Yeah, it's not changing the number of polygons at all. It's just remeshing it into a very, oh, whoops, into an unusual way. Right. Again, I'm about to head off anyway, but now I really want to experiment something. Let's say I tried that on a different model. Let's say, what's a model I had that's got like a lot of curves? Fuck it, that one. I just want to understand like a bit more of how it works. Let's try that for example. It's probably like a bit too high res, but whatever, I want to see this. So that's what it normally looks like. Let's do default. Let's see what default looks like. Wow, I actually saved a lot of detail. That's impressive. If I made it, what's maximum curvature? If I double that. Oh. actually really cool. Oh, sorry, I was focusing too much there. Kaneki, I have a new spider. Oh, nice one, dude. And welcome, welcome. I got very distracted. I'm sorry. Welcome, Kaneki. I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you doing today? I'm drawing skin fold stuff and it's hard. So skin fold stuff. Oh god, I can imagine I'm quite tricky. Hello, Shmoopy as well. Welcome. When rendering, try to use a basic material matte cap or skin shade 4. It rearranges with a more crisp look. When rendering, try to use that. Or whenever I'm rendering, I typically well, it depends on the model. I use all sorts of textures, so I'm just using like a random one at the moment. Skin shade 4 though. Skin shade 4, that's the cool looking one, isn't it? Skin shade... that one. Oh yeah, I do like that one. That one is a very nice one. This particular model, which is a random one, it was like a doodle to experiment. This is when the primitives just came out. Let me see. These ones here, the chisel things, so I was just playing with it. But I do normally, whenever I'm making a new thing, I normally use madcap. Either madcap, not that one. This one? Yeah, one of these two. I normally use either one of them. Occasionally skin shade. I do like using skin shade every now and then. Or chalk for the colours. You sort of try those. They're quite cool. They're a bit awkward. Like, this was just my random experiment just to have a go of them. And as you can see, it's a bit weird. But they are pretty cool, though. They got potential. I definitely do have potential. What's another model I can try it on? And Bagel, catch you later, dude. Catch you later. Mara, yeah, ZBrush is great. It's like, I know for you it's quite pricey, but ZBrush Core is obviously the cheaper version. You definitely, like, as you can see, you can do tons with it. The grey tool is good for sculpt, basic material is good for test renders, better shadows. Oh, fair point. Fair point. That's a very good call. I do agree with that. I think this one, this one's reflected. That's the skin shade one. So let's just see then how that would look. Oh wait, is that my usual settings? Yes, it is. Good. We'll see how it renders out. But I normally like muck around a lot with the materials that I'm finishing things up. Once we get our benefits sorted, you bet I'm gonna buy it. Nice one. I can't wait for the Blender 2.8 to get stable. So much potential with all the different viewport rendering options, even sculpt mode. Really? Oh wow, that sounds nuts. Okay, yeah, it definitely does do a better job on the shadows. I can see like all the individual little shadows and scales here, a little bit down there. Mainly around the jaw. And the teeth. Right, again, this thing. Probably going to crash my ZBrush in a bit. I can see that happening. Oh, wow. Oh, that's interesting. So I properly defined it. Or is it changing between materials? It could be doing that as well. There you go. Let's check that again then. So I know that Dynamesh can do that, where it changes materials if I've got the wrong thing selected. Oh no, okay, it was actually just the clay mesh. Wow, that's really sharp. Oh, that's creepy around the face. So again, let's see then for the skin shade, that way get a best possible render. Try the basic material 2, the shiny one. Oh, stop. Now, thank you, man. I do appreciate it. To be fair, this is probably the best possible time to do this, because I've already stopped what I was doing as I was wrapping up, so this is probably the best time to just quickly experiment with the things. Basic material 2. That one. Oh. Okay, for scales, I can see this being wicked, actually. Not for this particular model, just because, you know, the character's not meant to be that dark. But I can definitely see how that would be really good for scales. Oh, imagine like a crocodile with this kind of material and clay polish. That'd be really cool. A lot of the UI stuff is going to change, so if you've been trying to learn it, keep in mind at the end of the year, it'll probably be ready for release. Oh wow, Thor. That's good to know. It's a bit dark, obviously because of the character, but damn, those scales look amazing around there, and the shoulders in particular. And there's my alarm. You can tell I'm meant to be stopping. Right, let me quickly get a video going. And the cat's meowing, as you guys can probably hear. Come on, playlist. Load. Best outro ever, hey guys? 10 out of 10 outro. Oh fuck, I did a playlist later. YouTube's being a shit. Oh god, caps. That failed horribly, what the hell? There we go, let's do that. Okay, that's the YouTube stuff done. Right, back to what else in here. Can you give different materials to different subtools, by the way? So we can match. Oh, I know that. That's what I've been originally doing. Like, if you can see, let me quickly switch this back to the skin shade for now. Like, around the mouth and the eyes, for example, are different materials. You see how they're a lot shinier? What I normally do, actually, saying that, as a personal habit, what I normally do is I have the eyes be... the eyes are normally soft plastic... No, sorry, toy plastic, because it's just a really nice, shiny material. Not too shadowy, but nice and shiny. I normally have that as the eyes. Sometimes the teeth and claws I want a really polished look. And then for like the horns, I go for a bit of a duller material. I think actually I go for skin shade for the horns, come to think of it. Can't quite remember. But for the body, I go for whatever feels right. I tend to switch between materials a lot when I'm finishing up. Yeah, plastic toy is really good for the eyes. Really nice and shiny. I would like to use... Where is it? Ah, never mind. I had a material on my older version ZBrush before the 2018 update. I had a material that was meant to be like glass reflective or eye reflective, but it was always buggy. So I used toy plastic instead. It does the job fantastically though, it's really good. Or Blinn if it's black eyes. Blinn. But, oh, that one. Ah, yes. If it's black eyes, that's interesting. Let me see again. Let's try this one. What model does this one have? Or a material, I should say. That one. Yeah, this one's got skin shade. So there you go then. Which definitely does suit it a lot better for this one. So I think, yeah, for this one I went with the skin shade with the lighter coloration, so the colours probably suited better. In fact, I went between skin shade and I used a different one as well. I think I use that one occasionally. Yeah. But for the other one, I obviously went for with a darker material, which is why the colours distorted so much. Quite like that one sometimes, although it's a bit unrealistic. Quite nice for the extra shadows. But skin shade's definitely better overall, especially for the rendering. I definitely agree with you there. I'm getting carried away again. I'm sorry. Load this 35 million triangles of noodle to kill your ZBrush. Okay then, let's load my noodle. Load my noodle. God damn it, Ayo, the things that you make me say sometimes. Does ZBrush Core even allow you to load models that big? Yes. This noodle is actually 32 million polygons. I get carried away, as you can tell. I do get carried away. It's obviously not for animating or anything. Or rigging. But, bit laggy, as you can see. So what this one look like with, oh no, with skin shade. There you go. Let's try that one out, the plastic. What happens then if I just ramp it up to max? All of it, screw it. Let's just see what happens. Probably really bad on the basic body. We're ending, just I returned from the voice chat. Sorry, Gem. Yeah, we're ending when I'm finished playing around, basically. Any moment now, I'm meant to be ending. The difference there. Okay, it's just a little bit more defined. I guess I shouldn't have done that, should I? Oh my god, a cat's getting hungry. I've got to stop. Okay, that's cool. I think I did too many scaly things. I think I should branch out more and do some like other things that don't have scales, and that way I probably get the best possible practice, I guess. It's not really the word I want to use, but I can't think of the word right now. Didn't you have to leave? Go away now. Go make life happen. Alright. I'll leave properly now. Thank you, dude. Thank you for telling me about that brush. About the geometry tool. Modified topology? Wait, what? Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that later. Alright, for real now. I'm gonna end it here. Kaneki, I was really busy and now it's the first time I can see you in this program. It looks awesome, much better than Sport. Oh, it's a ton better than Sport. This ZBrush shits on Sport. Then again, ZBrush is meant for 3D. But, well, Kaneki, I wish you could come earlier then, because I am ending now properly. For real this time. But regardless though, it's good seeing you. And hopefully we can see you again in the future, very soon. I thought ZBrush Core had a limit on poly count compared to the full version. It does. I don't know how it works though, because I apparently went over it. I think I misinterpreted the polygon cap. But yeah, as you can see, I can get like super detailed stuff. More than is really necessary, to be honest. Galaxy's character doesn't have scales, hint hint. I've been meaning to make that. Good idea, Bizon. I've been meaning to make that. Hello Arbors, welcome. I've had money to commission you to make one of my non-scaly aliens. I will be doing commissions soon. I got a to-do list to finish, such as today's model. As soon as I finish my to-do list of patron requests, I will be opening commissions. I'll be doing that. I've got to think of prices first. Programs like a ZBrush and Maya, Blender, etc. are all made towards art assets, so of course, exactly, well said, dude, well said. Alright then. Making it official, there's the outro screen. Now I have no excuse. Guys, thank you so much. I know it's a short stream today. It's a very short stream, but like I said, I had to record as well, and my god, I got some recordings done. Odd King, again, thank you so much, dude, for the quick tips there. And I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. As always, for the new people, I have Discord. You're more than welcome to come check it out. I'll tell you on Discord or Twitter if I'm streaming. Otherwise, have a wonderful day, guys. I'll see you later on Discord, or I'll see you in the next stream. Thank you for joining, and I'll catch you later. I ramble too much. I'm sorry.